Hey.
On time as usual.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, and Ken has a beer this time. Or something.
Okay, Ken, your lag is fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Okay.
What about your leg, Jordan?
Oh, my lag is eternal. Welcome back to Diamonds in the Rough. This is our 5th episode, Spielberg Saturday.
Yeah.
We are... Diamonds in the Rough is our show where we look at the long history of licensed video games that are based on movies, and we try and find the best of the best, sort of.
Best of the best of the best, sir.
Exactly. Exactly. So we have a top 10 list, and we're adding games, bumping games off, and in the end we're going to have a nice ranked and ordered top 10 list.
I was chatting with one of our great followers, a Mandalorian, the other day, and she said that, you guys are going to love this, she says that in a way, we're the diamonds in the rough. Because when you look at the set and how rough it is around and how we're great, we've got a very figurative and anyway, you see what you see.
The real diamonds are the
it's a real
friends we
metaphor
made along the way.
Yeah, and it gets deeper the more you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Or
yeah, Ken.
depression.
You know.
Okay.
So, what's our first game, Jordan?
Should I do a recap?
Oh yeah, do that.
Recaps.
Okay. So, a quick recap. Our current top 10, in no particular order, are Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle for the Atari 2600, Super Return of the Jedi for Super NES, Star Wars Arcade for the Sega 32X, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein,
Yeah.
that was for the Sega CD. I see here I've forgotten to write down, but that was the one at the end of last stream, right?
Yeah.
That was okay, for the Sega CD. That was I look forward to looking at that game again. Pocahontas for the Genesis, Lion King for the Genesis, Aladdin for the Genesis, Bram Stoker's Dracula for the NES.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then some surprises down here, 9 and 10. Gremlins for the Atari 2600 and Gremlins 2 for the NES. Which I didn't expect to see either game on this list, but they surprised us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, without further ado, let's begin Spielberg Saturday with the smash hit Atari game. E.T.
All right.
Okay then.
We lost Ken.
Oh no.
It was so bad he dropped immediately.
He knew what was coming.
Okay.
Controllers behind you. So, I don't know how much do you guys know about E.T. for the Atari 2600?
Nothing.
Fair bit.
Okay.
I wrote and directed the game.
Oh, okay. So you're to blame. So, those of you who don't know anything about it, we were going to maybe try a thing where you guess what the game might be like, what the gameplay might be, what you expect, like a platformer or, first-person shooter, obviously.
Yeah. I don't think E.T. is going to be a first-person shooter, and so far this is our opening screen, right? I feel like what this is going to be is a game where you're the kid on the bicycle with E.T. in the basket, and you're trying to escape the people attacking you, like the government.
Oh, right.
The government coming to capture E.T.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's the best guess I got. And it's gonna, since it's Atari, it's gonna be just dodging fucking bullets or something.
That's the most actiony part of the
whole
movie.
Best I can guess.
That makes sense.
There's a part where you have to hide in a closet and just be discreet. You have to dress up appropriately.
What? So is it Smarties or M&Ms or?
Oh, M&Ms, I think.
Was it M&M
Right.
or Skittles or?
No, I think it was M&M.
Oh, so if it's M&Ms,
That
that
we
could be
don't
your
know.
life.
Oh yeah.
If you could like pick up M&Ms
Yeah.
and then it would.
Man,
Yeah.
okay.
Got a guess from the chat. It'll be like Gremlins. You will catch Smarties.
All right.
Oh, Smarties?
Zoe was on your page.
Are like
Smarties falling from the sky.
aren't
Also-
like American Smarties and Canadian Smarties different?
Yeah, there's. I think
Yeah.
Smarties are Canadian and M&Ms are the. Right?
Yeah, M&Ms are American
something?
for sure. But I thought like Americans also had Smarties, but they were not Smarties.
Yeah, I've seen American Smarties that are actually rockets, or they're like rockets in a tube, and they're called Smarties. I don't know what the hell.
No, but
Yeah,
like rockets
that's
are
wrong.
like the candy.
Yeah.
Like the pure sugar discs
Yeah.
Oh
of
yeah,
candy.
Which
I
I
love
love.
Which are
some
also,
rockets.
I think, called something else in the United States.
I'm having a little
Yeah.
trouble with this hashtag, Orlando.
Seems like they
Oh,
also
no.
are.
on.
Oh no,
non-
not
Oh.
Oh no, not E.T. Oh no, not E.T.
Oh, there we go.
okay.
So I was thinking about this morning. Is the name of the movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial?
I think
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is the name of the movie Extraterrestrial the Extraterrestrial?
Nanos, the Hands of Fate.
That's true.
It totally is.
Oh. Caravel seems to think it was Reese's Pieces.
That's right.
And that
Yeah. It is
sounds.
Reese's Pieces.
That is
Yeah.
100%
So we were
accurate.
close.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
So
listed,
we
like-
were all.
Yeah. We
If you
all
can-
listed candy.
Yeah. If you can decipher all the different Canadian and American candies that we mention on this show, then we will send you a free Gap Mac swag of some sort.
Garage funded.
Yeah. Just get in touch with our branding department.
All right, someone's gotta
Okay.
get this.
Oh right, sorry.
Extraterrestrial
who
home.
wants to?
It's
be...
you.
Okay.
You got it.
It's
all you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
cute.
Oh, Ken's coming.
I think they go this way.
E.T.'s Skyping home. No,
Fuck.
come on.
No, E.T. Skype Home is
Yeah,
a great
this way?
joke.
Yeah, come on.
Ken, did you catch that?
Oh, do you have a? You have a
Ken?
maximum number of steps?
Hey,
Hey,
can you guys hear me?
Is that your
Yeah.
steps
Yes.
counting down?
you're back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You fell in the hole.
Can you see us, Ken?
Can you see
No,
us?
I can't. You'll have to share your screen.
I thought I just did, but
I like
Oh
your
no,
clicking
your
on-
camera. Isn't the camera?
I clicked the
Okay,
wrong
there we
thing.
go.
Oh,
Ooh,
Okay.
Look at me fly.
Oh,
Whee!
You made it.
So can ET fly in the? Am I supposed to?
Oh,
Oh no, they
Is
got
yeah,
that
you're
you.
being attacked by the
yeah,
government.
the government is.
Fuck
Yeah.
you!
And
Oh.
This
yeah,
is exactly like what's happening with coronavirus, right?
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
And you found the hole. I don't understand what this game
So-
is supposed to be.
Okay, so I played this game a whole bunch this morning,
Okay.
and I figured out what you have to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, what ET's trying to do is build a phone to phone home.
That follows.
Right.
Yeah, so phone pieces are inside the holes. That's an FBI
Oh.
agent who's going to steal your phone pieces.
I
so
got one.
So that's just a flower. It doesn't get you anywhere. So now
Oh.
you have to fly out the phone.
Okay.
Beauty is good for nothing.
These guys are bad. I don't want them.
No.
The scientist takes you back to the lab,
Oh.
but getting abducted by the scientist is better than running into the FBI agent because that guy takes all your phone pieces.
Okay.
I would feel that way in real
Where do
life.
I can't run.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, those dots, those are candy items, and you should pick those up too.
The dog.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. So
fuck.
we nailed it.
We
Yeah.
nailed the Reese's Pieces.
Nice.
while you were gone,
Oh,
we were
shit.
discussing what the game might be like, and Reese's Pieces came up.
They did.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Orlando Quinn says it's the Doom Eternal of the 80s. Spot on.
Oh shit.
So
And
also
Caramelon
blue
wants the
arrows
dog.
at the very top.
Yeah.
They're
Oh.
symbols. So on another screen, it shows you, and you have to pay attention. Oh, so right here, so right there, see the question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the ET head extension button. Right?
Oh, it said in this
Now,
hole
there's
there's
a-
something. Right?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, so there's
Oh.
to the phone.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
only do the head thing sometimes. Oh, there. Whee!
You do?
Oh, what?
Oh.
I just got out of this hole.
Yeah,
This
this
is-
is the worst part of the game is trying to get
Oh,
out of the hole.
When does
Really hard.
E.T. extend his neck? What does that mean in the movie?
He's that's
No idea.
just how he looks, right? He just looks around.
He just does that? I'm just
Okay.
wondering why it's like
What?
like his power in this game.
Yeah.
Or he's like activating some
Mm.
I don't know. Or he's just looking around. Oh, he extends his neck and then he can see into the holes. That's
Oh,
why
like
it's
out
like
the
a-
hole.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is
I
there a
understand.
reason why this keeps happening?
Yeah. How do you get out?
Really, really bad game design.
I think this is infamous element of the game.
What do I do?
Right as the screen switches back to the other map, just hit the left button and
Okay.
try to move left.
You're right, Jack.
Nope.
This game is exhausting.
We're losing Jack already.
Yeah, Jack's gone.
So now would probably be a good time to bring up that E.T. is widely regarded as one of the worst video games of all time. Not
I
just
can
like
see it.
licensed
Oh.
games,
Oh.
but worst games of all time.
Tell us
Oh
the
my
story,
God.
Jordan.
It is cited as a major contributing factor to the video game industry crash of 1983. This game was so bad it almost killed video games for all of us forever.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah.
Try holding up when you go to the next screen.
Okay. Nope. It didn't work.
Jordan, Orlando says an interview with the creator will make you appreciate the game way more.
I see.
Okay.
Wait, why?
Do you,
I'm the king. No.
can you
Or
derive
if you
one
won't get, you can
fact?
stir it. Okay, so
Orlando?
Oh, shit.
Oh no, you died?
Did you
What
did
happened?
you
Yeah,
absorb
yeah.
it?
I absorbed a child.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Okay, so Chandra, move a little bit further. Yeah, right there, and then hit the button again.
Ooh.
And then it tells you to go in there, right?
Hello.
So you only need 3 pieces of your interplanetary phone.
So
you
far.
have 1?
You only need 3?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But you're also almost out of whatever.
Out of
My
steps.
Out of-
steps. I die when I run out of steps. That's why I
Yeah.
died. Fuck.
Oh yeah. So this is like sickly ET now, staggering around the desert.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
No, but seriously, is he eating the children? Like,
Zoe
Okay,
is
we're getting
wondering the
life.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Coming over, sacrificing his life force.
I'm like, does someone else want to give this a go? It's great.
yeah, I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
give it a whack.
So
Um,
my argument is it might suck, but I don't think that this is the worst game that we've played.
Oh.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so too, actually.
Like,
Is
the
it
whole
one
thing
of
really
the
sucked, but I
worst
think,
games we've played?
Yeah, it's not.
Yes.
It's not the worst.
I
but
would
it's,
How do I go
it's
out?
damn near.
I wouldn't want to play this,
No.
and I don't see what could be fun about it.
Shit.
I would say Fifth Element was worse.
Fifth Element
Yeah.
was
You
worse.
couldn't even look in a direction. At least here I've collected some Smarties,
No,
I've eaten some
no,
children. Like,
Oh,
I did a
No,
few things.
No, how do I
That
escape?
does actually sound good, Orlando. He
I
was
escaped.
he
Or did I? No.
was being very high-minded, very cerebral about the
Oh,
game
so
while
stop
being
right
developing
there.
on a short schedule. That sounds interesting.
yeah.
Oh, there's nothing here. I'm gonna go this way.
Wait, do you have more?
No, 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 no. Oh no! Fell into a hole.
Yeah, it seems like Zoe pointed out, the infinity trap,
Yeah.
this hole that you keep falling into is
Oh.
the only really shitty thing. Everything else seems okay.
Yeah, the hole is annoying. Where's
It
the-
wouldn't, even if it worked well, it wouldn't be fun to do this though.
No, that's true.
No, it's still a shitty
I'm
game.
just
Yeah.
trying to get out of this hole.
But I couldn't see, like, I wouldn't say it would end all games bad.
Well, but what's the story, Jordan, about how it was so bad that, like you said, it almost killed video games, but then they took all of the
Yeah.
copies of them, and didn't they bury them somewhere in the desert?
I think we have to plug that in over there, which is yeah. So they made so many copies because they were sure this game would be such a huge mega hit. They produced like extra systems and like millions of copies of this game. I don't know, millions might be an exaggeration. Lots of copies of the game. And when they couldn't sell them, Atari's response was to bury them in a landfill in, I believe, New Mexico. And for years, they flatly denied that they'd ever done that they'd dumped these ET cartridges and game
What?
parts. Until a documentary, I want to say, maybe in the last 5 years, called
Yeah.
Atari Game Over, went and like
Oh,
found an expert on the dump, hired some crew and dug it up, and sure enough, they found a cache of buried Atari games, including many copies of E.T. and the Extraterrestrial.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did Atari get in trouble?
I don't know.
Were they already, like,
I
bankrupt
think,
by then?
Atari's been in trouble since the 80s. I don't know if they could be in more trouble.
Caramelon enjoys the pitter patter of his feet, which I agree with actually.
Yeah,
I
the
have been
pattering is
enjoying
fun.
his
Oh,
little
no.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Are we? Oh, we
Oh.
died.
Let us never speak of this.
Yeah,
name.
this is.
Don't know why. Okay. So how are we feeling, everyone? Obviously not Diamond, but are we feeling it's rough enough to be the worst?
I mean, we could barely do anything.
I'm getting a mediocre from Ken.
Yeah,
An enthusiastic medium.
I'll call it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll call it a contender for worst.
Yeah.
I think it goes on.
Like,
the
not
list.
being able
It's
to get
certainly
out of
contender
a
for
hole
worst,
is really bad.
The history also adds to it.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to
Yeah.
say that it almost ruined video games is a
Yeah.
strong
Yeah.
contender.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they have the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
the
nailed the
was
music.
fun.
Yeah, and that graphic of ET is not bad,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where it stops.
Okay. So,
Thanks for that, Atari.
Thanks, Steven Spielberg.
Big shout out to everybody who's in the chat and hanging out with us right now. We have a few new. Again, we continue to have new followers, so this is great. So everybody who's out there talking about our show or sharing and following and all that stuff, that's awesome. And if you didn't hear it from somebody that we know, then that's amazing. I don't know how that happens.
because I know everybody.
Yeah. So thanks for everybody who's joining us. This is great.
Hello.
I also encourage you to, if you're in the chat and we're going to start a new game, you should tell us your favorite. If you've played the game before, you should tell us your favorite parts of the game, or if you like the movie, then just throw in your favorite quote or your favorite part of the movie that's based on the game that we're playing that hopefully makes it into the game somehow. That'd be fun.
And Caravellin asks what the grading system is. And right now, we're just playing all of these games to sort of get a feel of if they're even good or not.
Mhm.
And then we're going to get more in depth when we circle back to what are our top 10 lists. So
Yeah, right now it's either make the list or not, and diamond or rough is our binary objective.
So objective.
Yeah.
Nothing subjective about these
Not at all.
parentheses whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're keeping the Spielberg train rolling
All right.
with a game for the Super NES.
Yes!
Ooh, that looks awesome.
1987's
So
Jaws.
this is Super Nintendo?
Yeah, no, NES. So
Oh, NES. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do we think this game's going to be?
I owned this game, so
Oh.
I'm
Ooh, you're
can't
staying out of it.
disqualified.
So, before we guess what you think it will be like, I will point out that it's loosely based on the film franchise of the same name, specifically Jaws: The Revenge, the fourth and final film.
Oh, God.
no.
So,
Not Jaws the Revenge.
so yeah, what do you think a game based on Jaws? I like how it's based on Jaws: The Revenge, but they don't call it Jaws: The Revenge. They know.
Yeah, they know.
They just
Fucking
use
no.
the branding of Jaws
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. But anyway, what do you think the game's gonna be? Do you play as Jaws?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. If
I
you could
haven't
be Jaws.
seen the fourth Jaws. I didn't
I
actually
haven't
know
seen
you-
the second or third.
Neither have
or
I.
fourth Jaws.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So,
I mean,
what-
they're all pretty much the same.
They're doing the
movie.
music.
No, they're
Yeah.
not all pretty much the same. You have masterpiece, and then you have shit.
Oh yeah, but I mean, just like in terms of like what happens plot wise, there's not a lot of variation. Execution differs wildly.
Well, how many times can you kill Jaws?
Well,
Maybe.
apparently at least 4.
'Cause
Yeah.
didn't they kill?
Jaws.
Well, there
But
was
then
a
it's
You're
theory.
allowed spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
Son of
Jaws.
Jaws.
I was like, oh no, I'm spoiled the whole movie.
I think the plot line, if you haven't even seen Jaws, I think the plot line of Jaws is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
There's a big ass shark, and at some point they deal with it.
Yeah. After much denial.
Yeah.
Zoe, I think this is one video game shark you won't be afraid of.
Yeah. I think you'll be fine.
Though that
Okay,
cover.
Caravellin guesses a crew on a boat.
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
fun.
I'm willing to guess that you're on a boat and you're basically just trying to steer the boat through obstacles away from Jaws. Same thing as ET. You're just
Okay.
trying to, but you're trying to dodge rocks and things, and maybe you're trying to I don't know. Do you have a harpoon? Maybe you're trying to harpoon Jaws as well.
Yeah.
What if this is all just the first part of the movie where you have to convince people that the shark is real?
Running through
Let's
town.
start.
Just going through the town.
I
Political
think this
intrigue.
dream is just about it's a debate of whether or not you should open up the beaches or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah,
Yay!
I'm on
Okay,
that.
we've got a power of 1. Oh,
Look at that Jaws power
Oh
bomber.
What happened to our boat?
And now you
Shoot him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is like Little Mermaid
you're
esque.
fucking underwater shooting stuff.
the
Oh,
controls
that's
are
cool.
better than the
Okay.
That's good.
Which Little Mermaid? Oh, the
Yeah.
You don't seem
Any
to
of
have the
them.
ammo, which is
Yeah.
good.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, even though I
Probably
own this
move
game.
left or right all the
Yeah, you
way.
probably want to move.
I mean, you're collecting those shells, so that seems good.
Yeah, probably I just got a certain number of shells.
Maybe like
Yeah.
you buy something with shells eventually.
Have you considered moving all the way to one side or another? Like
Yeah,
there's a
how
bit
do
of
you- how
probably
do you move?
exploration
Oh,
going
no.
on. Nope.
This is it. You just gotta kill a lot of manta
Just-
rays.
Until
Yeah.
Jaws
Yeah,
shows
memories.
up.
This seems mean.
Yeah, this seems very predatory.
And we're done.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, Ken, you're back. We lost you for a second.
oh, deeper waters.
How did you get back on the boat?
It just popped me out. I think
Oh,
they're
okay.
just like encounters.
I think.
They're randomized encounters.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, you didn't miss anything.
You missed exactly
Yeah,
this.
I figured as much. Have you seen Jaws yet? Is there Jaws in this game called Jaws?
So far, I'm just like terrorizing the.
See-
Ooh!
Ooh, a starfish.
Oh yeah, 500.
You got 500 of something.
So, how do you pronounce
Yeah,
that
nice.
where it says Jaws power? Is that Jaws' power?
Jaws' power.
Yeah, it's,
I like saying that. Jaws' power.
Is it acceptable to say either?
Ooh, a crab!
Would you say Jaws?
Two
power?
crabs!
Or you would,
I've
you
got
would say
crabs.
Jaws.
Yeah, because it's so.
Was that the
possessive,
first
so
time you
have
got
to-
crabs?
You got crabs. Oh,
Shark!
there's a shark!
Shark! Oh my god!
Whoa.
That
You
wasn't
killed the
Jaws.
shark.
That was
was
too
not
small.
Bonus
Bonus
scene!
It's very exciting.
Oh, are you in the airplane? Are
Someone
you the
should.
jellyfish?
You guys should.
Now we're just bombing the ocean.
Is this Jaws the Revenge?
This is what happens
is
in
not-
Jaws 4?
This is not a very environmentally friendly movie.
Is it Jaws? Which Jaws has Michael Caine?
Jaws the Revenge. I
Is
believe.
Jaws the Revenge?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got.
Does he bomb the ocean?
Why do we?
They
well,
just nuke the ocean.
Always
okay.
hated
Michael
fucking
Caine.
shellfish.
You guys should read a Mandalorian's comment before it scrolls
Oh,
away.
what does it say?
If you watch Jaws backwards, it's about a shark that throws up so many people that had to open it.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Chat quote of the day.
Bonus scene results.
Okay.
16. 5. Okay.
Wow.
All
Very
right.
exciting.
Back into the great. Well, I've had a couple encounters. Let's pass the.
To Mike.
All right.
We gotta find.
Anything yet?
Oh, watch out!
Oh
Jaws,
god!
you
Oh
hit
god!
Jaws!
Oh god!
Oh
Oh
my
god!
It's Jaws!
Oh god!
Oh, no! You dropped your bomb.
Oh
or
fuck!
Oh, you
Oh,
get
fuck!
you get to bomb him
Yeah, depth
until
charges.
he destroys your ship, and then you jump into the water and
I
fight him.
don't.
You're
I
not
don't
hurting
know.
him.
Yeah,
Well,
his
that-
power
is
has gone
You
down
hurt him
one
that
bar
much.
of like 15.
Oh my god.
Fucker.
Oh, get away.
We'll fucking ruin you.
You're slowly ruining him. I think you really had to.
Oh!
No.
It seems
Wow.
like you weren't even harming him once
Yeah.
you
No,
were at the
no,
boat.
no.
So this, now that we've gotten this far, I can say that when I was a kid and I owned this game, and I was allowed half an hour of video games every day, I played this game, and I would play it for half an hour, and I would just shoot the shit out of Jaws for like 25 minutes, and nothing happened. So,
Yeah.
I think it must be about the map exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must have to go find items.
Well, and, like
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Jaws hit your ship, a little tiny the bomb dropped down through
Yeah.
the water. So you must have.
I
some
think you
way-
drop the bombs independently of him hitting the ship. It's not like when he hits a
Oh,
ship, you
yeah.
drop a bomb. It's like you drop bombs
It's,
and try and float away.
that's the
Yeah.
first little stage of the
Mm.
sequence.
Right.
Get away
Run!
from Jaws.
So you were actually fairly accurate in your
Trying to
guesses.
Dodge
Yeah.
Jaws. So do you ever get to kill?
Oh, there's another port.
There's another port.
Yeah, go to the port.
Maybe you can buy better stuff.
Oh no, you don't have enough.
Run!
Run away.
Get the fuck out of here, you sharp
No, you
bastard.
gotta face him eventually, don't you?
Not
No,
now.
you don't. You don't have enough shells.
Yeah, what happens if I get more conch
We
We
shells?
need more conch shells, and
You
then
can
everyone will
always
be able to speak.
Run away from your problems.
I bet you can buy a more powerful weapon eventually if you have more conch
You've
shells.
hit something.
So you collect the shells, you go to the port,
Get some
and
shells.
then profit.
Then profit.
Oh, get the
get
crab.
Getting crabs.
They
What
can
do the
all have
crabs do?
Yeah, they
Don't
don't even
pay
show
crab.
points. Eh?
Yeah.
No, you just
And
pull
they
out the
don't-
crap.
Ken, you said that with a real sense of urgency.
Just telling you.
So did Jaws heal? I can't
Yeah,
tell.
Jaws is now
Yeah,
fully.
Jaws healed.
Jaws healed.
Fuck that.
I feel like I can go to that port with some fucking conch shells. And
Guys, I know how to kill Jaws.
Oh,
with
Need a
conch.
bigger boat.
I need a bigger boat.
fuck.
But the controls are fairly tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
The,
bad.
the shooting is very repetitive, but not terrible.
Go to port.
And yeah, you have 5. Oh,
Oh, not yet. There's different.
there's shallow water and deep water,
There is.
Cool.
which is neat,
I
and it
actually like
made
that.
sense because you were passing through a narrow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nice. Get that star.
Yes,
Yeah,
2 fucking
yes.
conch shells. Yes.
I think Michael Caine has a good quote about Jaws.
Oh
the
yeah,
Revenge.
his quote is amazing.
Do you have it there?
I know the gist of it, but I don't know. It's. I'm pretty sure I
Very
know what it is.
Man, I've got so many conch shells. It's gonna be like you need 50 conch shells.
Yeah!
Kill the
Rapid
shark.
fire. That's great.
See, that's a tease that you can kill this shark, but you
Yeah.
can't really kill like Jaws. Maybe eventually you buy a bigger gun.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Receiver.
The receiver.
Eat it, Jaws.
Well, we don't want to track Jaws. We already know.
It's nice to know where Jaws is.
Yeah.
Right. So you can escape.
I think you'll eventually get enough equipment that then you can kill Jaws.
I think so too. We get like a super harpoon. You gotta get those shells before they
Oh,
disappear.
I didn't know
yeah.
it disappeared. I fucked it.
You fucked it.
Orlando Quinn likes it just dumb enough. I think
It
that's
is,
reasonable.
yeah.
This isn't not fun. That's like this
Yeah.
is actually alright.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like from back here looking at it, it looks terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel really satisfied
Yeah,
watching
No,
you
this
collect
is
these
this
shells.
is not bad.
Okay.
Like I'm real excited to get. Oh fuck.
Oh, they can't hurt you?
Oh, they can hurt.
can.
me.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
I just want to see what happens if I get some more shells and find maybe another port and,
And buy more shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
buy
buy
some
more
more
shit.
shit. Yeah, because if I can buy some more shit.
So really, you.
Fuck you!
That's so mean.
Awful. Robbed.
I didn't even get that one either.
No, they robbed you.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna attempt the Michael Caine voice, but the quote of Michael Caine talking about Jaws: The Revenge
Nice.
is, "I have never seen it, but by all accounts, it is terrible. However, I have seen the house that it built, and it is terrific."
That's great.
That is really great.
Bonus scene.
Another bonus scene.
You're gonna bomb the
Yeah.
marine
I
life.
like how they call them scenes instead of levels.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess that's. And this must be in the movie.
Ooh,
I
say that now.
I don't know.
How am I supposed
You
to
would
like...
think. It seems specific.
Oh, you got
yes.
so many.
You gotta kill them all.
Fucking
Oh,
kill
you
them
just see
all.
life.
Yeah.
Get that one! Oh, you just can't.
Oh shit! It also has Mario Van Peebles.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Ooh, man, you're really getting them.
Who's the female actor in that? The lead?
Lorraine Gary.
Yeah. Jaws: The Revenge is a movie that was always on TBS when I was growing up.
Oh, I got a
Oh
bunch of
yeah,
bonus
the
shells for that.
Superstation.
Oh, really?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Go back to the port.
Channel 34.
Yeah, 34. Followed by Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yep.
It's about the spoilers now widowed Ellen Brody.
Bah.
You had so many shells. I needed to know.
I needed to know also.
Oh.
She's convinced that a great white shark is seeking revenge on her family because it has followed her to the Bahamas.
Wait,
To the Bahamas.
is this Jaws 4 that we're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
That sounds hilarious.
That's
I kind
right.
of want to watch
That's
it.
good.
Revenge. Oh my god.
All right, I think we can. I think we can safely move on here.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I've cut to the Y.
So, I mean, I didn't hate it. I was kind of interested in seeing where it was going,
Yeah, me too.
and I
We
would
were
kind of
kinda
really want to
invested.
try and kill fucking Jaws.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it also seemed really impossible. But that might be because I didn't buy enough cool upgrade shit.
Yeah.
So hard to say. I mean, I honestly kind of want to come back to it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Coder's coworkers who are confused about the concept of streaming.
To be honest, Coder, I too am confused about the concept of streaming. But now we all know about Jaws 4, so...
I don't
Yeah.
think it was better than Gremlins, Zoe. Not
No.
to digress.
Yeah, but
Wait, which Gremlins?
Oh yeah, which
Okay.
Gremlins?
I would say that I had more fun playing this than the Die Hard one.
I was into it.
I was
So,
hooked.
am I hearing that this is maybe a diamond in the rough?
Maybe.
It's not for me, but I'm a no vote on this one.
Okay, chat, you're gonna have to hook us up with some
Yeah, what do you
opinions
guys think?
because
Yeah.
But chat says, why wouldn't you just go live in Saskatchewan? Now we know.
instead of playing this game, boy,
Oh, I think because the
Yeah.
woman's being hunted
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
shark.
Right.
I'm a little late to the party on that
She
one.
escapes to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Not even that. Just move like 5 miles inland.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not far. You
Orlando
don't have to
Quinn.
go far.
Oh, Zoe was referring to not Gremlins 2. She was
Gremlins
referring
1.
to Gremlins 1.
Oh, with
The
the
burger.
We got a
Burgers.
diamond from
Yeah.
Orlando Quinn. We got... Zoe said it was better than on our top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zoe, that's a good point. I'm working on a way, probably this week, to have, when we're talking about it, have our list up on the screen so everyone can get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'm going to have a camera on the beer fridge and have it written on the front of the beer fridge.
Yeah.
And then also I can open the beer fridge once in a while and you can
Pass it.
see all our beer.
The blanket?
I want
By,
now...
oh, you mean some of our beer.
Yeah.
I want an action movie where the final one-liner is, why don't you just go live in Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Bang.
Is that better?
We can make that happen, Chris.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth our time. Half diamond. It's got it.
Yeah.
Half diamond from
Karen Fallon,
Caravan.
aren't you just dishing out the half diamonds today? Commit!
They don't want to go never go full diamond. Yeah.
Okay, so
Perfect.
are we saying it bumps a game? Or do you want me to list the games and we can see what it bumps?
I would bump Gremlins or first Gremlins or Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard
Yeah.
got bumped already.
Hit that Die Hard. What
Die
was
Hard
that?
was
We
the
had
first
3
one.
that we were gonna bump. There was Gremlins,
One of the
Die Hard.
Star Trek, or I mean,
Star Wars.
Star Wars games.
I feel like Death Star Battle on the Atari 2600 should hang longer.
I also liked that one, kind of
Yeah.
in a similar fashion.
Yeah.
Same.
It
So
was
Star
just-
Wars Arcade? Oh god, don't bump that already. Break my heart.
I think Gremlins Atari 2600.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd bump it too.
The burger one.
Because it was
Yeah.
exciting
Yeah.
at first. It had great concept, but it doesn't have playability. This
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
repetitive gameplay, I
I'd
would rather
rather-
do this.
Yeah,
repetitive
I agree.
Yeah.
gameplay.
Okay, Gremlins. You were surprisingly good for the Atari 2600. We enjoyed our time with you. We're sorry that you didn't make the diamond list.
So
But-
And we will
you
never
know-
feed you after.
It's moving down to the previously on the list.
Zoe hated all the Star Wars games. You know, in retrospect, I actually, except for the Atari one, the
The Atari
Super
was
Star
the-
Wars didn't.
I feel like Super Star Wars is the first Star Wars game cut. Star
Ready
Wars
to cut
Arcade
next. Yeah.
with the 2 people in the Y wing.
Yeah.
I
Two people in the
really
Y wing
liked.
was fun.
Yeah.
This was Jaws.
Super Star Wars
for the NES.
had was kind of smooth and had a lot of shooting, but there was
Mm-hmm.
it was one of those ones that had so many enemies.
Yeah.
And the
it did.
Senate.
Oh yeah, and it was
Yeah.
just frustrating to
Yeah.
continue. Yeah. That was
We
a
actually
tough one.
gave up. We actually
It
gave
was
up
too hard.
because of the gameplay. It
Yeah.
was when you were like platforming around on the
Yeah,
outside.
it's
of
Yeah.
true, and that's not a
Yeah.
good sign.
Yeah.
And this was a lot of fun because you got to Jesus.
Jesus power.
Yeah.
Everyone's fired up.
You guys all been drinking all day? What's going on? Yeah, because this sort of goes places. It has, and it goes back and forth from the underwater thing where like you're being attacked to like exploration on the map, which is a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, and avoiding Jaws until you can kill it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Okay. So up next, spoiler, another Spielberg.
Hooray!
Ooh.
Well, it's the theme for the day.
Yeah, no.
Is it War Horse?
I'm just mad.
It's not.
Is it?
Lincoln for Ness.
Oh yeah!
God.
Oh wait, no. Have you played? Here, you should play Hook.
Oh my,
You-
come on.
Look at
Okay.
This is
Wait,
great.
It's a real.
Before we start, this is Hook on the Ness. We'll be looking at a couple hooks today. So
Okay.
what do we think Hook on the Ness specifically will look like?
Well, you're Peter Pan,
Okay.
I would think.
Yeah, I think most of them are gonna be like him learning to be Peter Pan, and like you're gonna like learn the skills and then like have fights.
So you start out just being a dude and then you learn
Yeah.
to fly and
Yeah, and then like you slowly have to learn all your abilities.
Man, I really hope the first mission that you play in this game is him like in the hallway with the dude and the cell phone, and you have to like
Yeah.
quick draw the fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Hook.
You've never seen Hook?
Never seen
Man,
Hook.
right.
It's
That's
alright.
interesting. I don't know if it's
It's
gonna be that in depth.
So good.
I think this is gonna be like. I think this is gonna be like a platformer where you have to collect a bunch of shit like diamonds and whatnot,
Yeah.
and maybe like save Lost Boys from cages or whatever where Hook has captured them.
Oh yeah.
would say something
Maybe
like that.
saving Lost Boys.
That's what I.
That's
what
I
it is.
imagined fairly shitty platform.
Yeah.
Was what I was, and like, yeah. I'm really digging. So, oh my God, Jordan, what is wrong with you?
I know. Chandra has echoed that sentiment many times. Trust me, we
Jordan,
will watch
you haven't
Hook.
seen Hook?
It's true, I haven't seen Hook.
Get to play as the gator and hunt Hook. Now that sounds like a game.
Oh, that I would
That
play.
sounds
And
too
Hook
good.
looks pretty imposing
Oh,
here.
that would be
Yes.
awesome. Or maybe you're Tinkerbell and you gotta fly around and do a bunch of shit first. Who
Yeah,
knows?
you're
Or
just
maybe
trying to
they're-
like herd everyone to do the thing, but they keep on not doing the thing you told them to do.
Yeah.
So it's just herding cats.
Oh, I hope
That's
there's
the
like a
whole
food
game.
fight cutscene like in
Yeah.
between missions.
I saw that Captain Hook movie with the guy from Tron Legacy.
What?
Oh,
Wait.
You know? That one that came out a couple years ago?
Oh!
Pan?
Pan?
Oh
I
yeah,
was like,
man.
what did
No.
a little gritty?
I thought Peter Pan... Oh yeah, Peter Pan was in it.
So whoever was
Talking
He was
supposed
about-
friends with Captain Hook.
Wait, the musical.
No, it wasn't a musical. It was like the dude
The one
from...
with Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because he was Blackbeard, right?
That was a musical.
Was it a musical? Hugh
Well,
Jackman
they-
had one musical
No.
number.
They
I thought.
sing.
They-
Yeah.
Oh, they just sing once.
They sing like Nirvana or something.
We did
Yeah.
make it
Yes!
past that.
Yeah.
I was jazzed about that. Let me tell you.
I really liked
Oh,
that.
man.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I want to watch that movie
Yeah.
again
Did
now.
we stop it after that scene?
No, we watched the whole thing. We watched it, I think, with Sean in Red Deer.
Oh my god, I
I
don't
dug
remember
it. I
any
thought it
of
was
that.
alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Okay,
We
am I
should
gonna...
let's get this.
Yeah,
let's get
let's
Hook going
Oh,
here.
I have a Hook story, or rather a retelling of a story. This is from a Dustin Hoffman interview in Playboy from just after this movie came out. And
Go on.
apparently, Dustin Hoffman and the man who plays Smee,
Bob
they're-
Hoskins?
yeah, like they were
Yeah.
trying to do things and nothing was working, and they're like, I just don't understand why these characters aren't jiving. And then they're like, we figured it out. They're gay.
Yeah.
And then they ran to Steven Spielberg and they're like, we figured it out. And he's like, yeah, but guys, it's a family movie. Like, you need to just like tone it down a little and like
That quote
not.
hasn't aged well.
No,
Yeah.
it does not. And so it's like, but that's technically, apparently from that interview, is like, that's how
That's
they
awesome.
were playing those scenes, which I adore.
This
So good.
this actually marginally exceeds my expectations.
Yeah.
Who's playing right now? Chandra?
Chandra's
Yeah.
playing.
Can you not
Okay,
get
so I dare you to try to kill an enemy right now.
I did! You can't... Ow! You can't stab them! I'm trying!
You're stabbing?
Oh, I'm trying.
Oh my God.
I'm glitched! Oh, I'm super dead.
no.
There's some fire in chat about Tinkerbell, I think.
Oh yeah.
People are arguing
This,
about...
it is Tinkerbell. Like
Yeah.
she said, also this like bend over is too bent over.
Yeah, it's a
a
little-
little inappropriate.
It's a little.
like is that
He's
my
sticking
butt?
his ass up.
Yeah.
He's a little presenting
Ow.
there, I think.
Peter Pan is presenting himself.
He is.
Yeah.
I get some chicken?
There's a monkey.
Oh, get a monkey.
Do I kill the
It's like,
monkey?
I don't know.
Oh, the animals aren't friendly apparently.
Oh, that one threw a banana.
Is that a banana or is that?
Yeah. Oh, you
Oh,
can
it's
collect the
slippery.
bananas.
You think I can swim?
Oh, no.
I don't think so. Either.
Definitely not.
So my theory about this game is that this was a Peter Pan game or something similar, and then they're like, oh hey, Hook's coming out. Let's rebrand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Hook related.
Did you get further in the game? Are there things more like directly Hook-like?
No, I got about this far, and after
Oh.
having to kill any enemies, and what the hell?
Who is that?
Who is this guy?
Ow, he hurts
Oh,
me.
I mean-
He's a bad guy.
He's the owner of the Quickie Mart.
He's clearly
That's a Simpsons reference.
Wait, there's turtles. Can you stand on the turtles?
Yes. No? Yes.
I like
he's.
that.
I mean, he was clearly levitating.
yeah, yeah.
But like, that's not at all in
No,
No.
no, no.
Not that I can
obviously.
recall a video.
some like all-powerful, Buddhist. I don't know.
The Buddhist levitate?
What movie do you hate, Zoe?
The one I was talking about, the Hook, the Pan one with
Oh.
Singer
Oh,
Nirvana.
shit. Oh, fuck this turtle.
I assume.
Oh, the turtles are-
when it goes down, it
Yeah.
hits me.
Oh right. Yeah.
Oh.
Next time you die, according to Wikipedia, this game could be 2-player.
It's
Oh.
horrible. This
So
game
I
is
don't know if
horrible.
you
Yeah,
can,
it's going down.
Yeah, it's a really bad
You
game.
can't kill the enemies. Maybe I'm stop
can you
power
press
planner?
select and go back to the main menu?
Can you go somewhere else on the island?
I don't know what I
Yes.
just did.
No, I think you select did it. Okay, I just want
Okay.
to see if there's a second player option before you get back in.
Who else would you? Oh, take
Ah.
Yeah,
him
go down
out?
to player 1. Can you
Yeah.
move that or press A on that or something? Yes.
2-player?
Here you go.
Yes, I'll
2-player?
continue.
Now I can die too.
Hooray!
This
Okay,
is sure
what-
to make it
what do I
suck
buy?
less.
Yeah.
Or start.
Everything sucks less with friends. Also, why does she fly in front of the words?
I don't know.
That's
hard to
really
It's so hard
bad.
to read.
Well, she is
Player one.
super
Oh,
annoying.
oh no! I pressed. Oh,
Oh.
that was me. Wait.
Oh, so is it like Mario
It's
style where
straight
you?
off, yeah.
that
Ah.
makes more sense.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to a new location. Ghost
Okay.
mine.
I think she's gonna tell you. Oh,
Mine is
It's
haunted.
haunted.
Use the metal detector to find hidden gold. By collecting food, Thud Butt has explosive.
what?
Does that make sense?
By collecting
Butt a
food,
move?
Thud Butt has explosive results.
So stud butt like a butt.
Must have a
the
bum
kids.
drop.
Oh,
I hope it's a big fart.
That butt is like one of Rufio's kids.
What's
You
what's your
Oh.
take on Hook, Ken?
know? I think this game is absolutely awful.
How do you feel about the movie?
The movie, I used to like it. I don't think it's that great, but it does have one of my favorite lines, or most quoted lines, that I'll just toss around
yes.
every now and
That
What's that?
line always cracks me up when you say it. It was
Which
the line
one?
I'm thinking of because I've never seen it.
What's the line?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the impression later when there's there's gonna be more Hook games.
Yeah, when the
So-
time is right.
Is it you
The
Luke
context
Root
is
kind of
better.
pre-chewed food dude?
No, but
Oh.
I do like Robin Williams in this movie.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's real good.
Okay.
And I like the idea of the movie that Peter Pan is now this like business guy who's not a great father, and he has to remember how to be a kid again, and I like that idea. But just overall, the movie I didn't think was that great.
Okay. What? Where do you think it falls short?
I don't know. I have to watch it again, which I don't really want to do. But it's just
There's a dragon?
There's a dragon.
It's also long and boring.
Does anyone
Yeah, this
want
is
to
very long.
play
Yeah.
No,
this?
the movie.
Oh.
I think
No, I
it's-
don't want to see this anymore.
No.
Yeah.
like it's just a little too much of a kids movie for
Oh,
me.
okay.
Like for that Spielberg, what was it, mid-90s? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very much of a kids movie.
Player
This
2,
is-
it's you.
Hey.
Perfect. Thank.
Go to not the
Yeah.
ghost mine.
Yeah, this this game looks terrible.
I'm
How do
sorry.
you guys feel about not playing this game anymore?
Great.
I'm for it.
We got a hot garbage from Zoe.
We're gonna,
Okay, we're going to the Y.
Gotta
I
hit
want
it.
to select start.
gonna
It has
hit
to
the
be.
gong here.
Gonna have to side with
Sorry,
hot
Caroline,
garbage.
you had that second player controller for
I'm-
such a fleeting moment.
Perfectly okay with not doing that. I was actually excited because I thought it might be Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
So that I could like
Yeah.
attack
Oh,
people
that would have
from.
been interesting.
Yeah.
Chris, go for it. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think Caroline has
Oh
to
yeah,
do
I
that.
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get to play.
Yeah.
Caroline. Yeah, you got
Caroline,
shafted
you're in
on
luck.
that 2
Oh
player.
great.
Or, yeah.
So,
Okay.
how are we feeling? Obviously bad,
Rough.
Yeah,
That was
rough.
so rough.
but like, is it rough enough?
It's not the worst.
Yeah,
It's
because you
like-
can't hurt the bad guys.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
hurt the bad
No,
guys.
That's a
Certainly.
pretty big issue.
That's
Yeah.
super broken.
Yeah, it could be one of the worst ones we've played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It looks
Because it was
terrible.
built to.
we don't have a full
I-
list yet, so
Oh yeah. Let's.
I'm
put it
happy
on.
to slap it on there. And
I would argue
Yeah, you are.
that ET is a better game.
Yeah. Well.
I mean,
Wow.
they're both. We're just comparing
I'm gonna play
apple shits to orange shits. Like,
Yeah.
that. Apple
Oh,
chips are
totally.
worse.
I just mean, you know, I think ET's a better game. Is it the worst game of all time? No. This might be.
fair. I see what you're saying.
so,
It's a fair argument.
Yeah.
so far in Spielberg Saturday, every game has been added to a list, which is a first.
Ooh.
We have no middle ground. They are either on the good list or they're on the
Yeah,
fucking shit
weird.
list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spielberg is the middle ground filmmaker.
Ouch!
That's
is
not
a-
bad.
No, that's
That
not bad.
sounds very bad. Okay, so on that note,
He
Wait,
gave
this is
birth to the blockbuster.
He did.
Sort of.
Actually, Chris, if you can move that way a bit when we cut to the other camera, you're almost cut off.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, Zoe, I
Much
agree
better.
with you too. I want to be a lover, but these games are definitely making me a hater.
Alright, we're surrounded by haters.
What system is this for?
This is already way
Super
better.
NES.
Look
So
at this.
better.
Oh, okay, cool, great.
I can tell Ken hates this.
I think this is gonna be the same except not suck as much.
so you think it's side-scrolling platformer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what the animation looks like.
it won't suck as much, and it might have some other elements to it, but it also might just be difficult. This is the thing that's happened with most franchise games, is that they've just been, the controls haven't been tight. The game isn't a well-made game. It's just been like they've slapped branding on top of a
Yeah.
video game, right? So, but I like the.
This is actually a hook game. The last one,
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how this. I mean, the intro is way too long now, but
So long.
but I like how this has a. They've taken a creative liberty with the art style, making
that's
it
going
like
good.
caricatures,
Yeah.
like cartoon characters,
Totally.
yeah.
and that looks great.
Yeah, I like the
That
look of
was
this.
really good.
So, but like we're saying, difficult and nearly impossible platformer.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it'll just be like the smooth, fine version of what we saw. Oh,
He's so evil. It's great.
I liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too.
I always like those side shots in like the
Oh,
Sonic
so
or the
Yeah.
16-bit
Yeah.
era games.
I
When
agree.
you see
Yeah.
like a big thing fly past the camera.
Does anyone else have other guesses? Non-platformer guesses? Anyone think it'll be something else?
I mean, a platformer just seems like such a good fit for
Yeah.
a hook.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what he does in the
The
movie.
movie is all about running and jumping.
Yeah, he runs
Yeah.
and jumps
So,
and flies.
I just wish I could do a Robin Williams impression.
Start?
They're hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're skipping the intro.
Yeah, so if we could skip the
a
intro.
Robin Williams impression is almost like a million impressions.
This is the first intro that we
Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh,
that's pretty
we
good
ended
too. So maybe we're into like a little bit more. The art style lends itself to like an RPG almost.
It looks like Chrono Trigger to me. That's
Yeah.
why.
Also, Tinkerbell just called us fat and old.
Hey, there's
Anyways.
Thudbutt again.
She says that. She
In the
says that
movie.
specifically in the
Does
movie.
she?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is pretty true.
Or
to
the
film
Lost
so far.
Boys definitely do.
Oh
That's
yeah.
funny.
The Last
Yeah.
Boys just call him fat
Oh,
for
shit.
forever.
Rufio!
This is cool.
Feet. Oh.
Comment.
Wait.
Our chat has also made that comment.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
the fact
yeah.
that he didn't
Sorry, Mandalorian.
skateboard in
Mm.
huge dogs.
Yeah.
Isn't he on a skateboard or is that his shadow?
Ooh, listen to the music
He's just
too.
flying.
That was a
He's
shadow.
flying.
Yeah, never mind.
You know, let's crank this
So
shit.
this is where I could do my favorite line, because it's from one of these kids, and
Yeah.
it's right after what would be this sequence in the movie where Robin Williams becomes Peter Pan again,
Oh,
and oh, there we go.
yeah, you don't need a train in
One
this
kid
one.
looks at him, and the kid goes,
Oh,
"You're doing it.
oh, that
You're
one.
playing with us, Peter."
That's during the food fight scene
Oh,
That's right. Yeah.
when he's imagining the food.
Yeah.
Well, your sword looks like it'll actually
okay.
Yeah.
do something now, so that's
Wow.
Also, look at the wind.
looks
moving
good when he
through your
flies.
costume.
Or
Yeah,
when he
that's
jumps.
quite the jump. That's like Superman style.
Oh, they just give up, and I can do whatever.
Yeah,
I
because
want.
Oh.
you can't murder the children.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's just like a training exercise. But I really like this game. I thought it played really well.
This is.
And
Sorry, Ken.
Oh
no,
no, I'm
that's it.
fat
I thought it
again.
played well, and like it's clearly a hook game. It looks good.
You really get fat too when you get fat.
Yeah.
And this is the sequence that I wanted to be in the game. I wanted to run around the Lost
Yeah.
Boys area.
Yeah.
He's old. He's fat. He's an old fat grandpa man.
Oh, fat grandpa man was.
Oh yeah, Code Red.
Oh no.
Get that thing back there.
Oh,
There's a thing back there.
what thing? Oh,
It's like a.
I got
Oh,
fat again.
boy.
Are
Yeah.
those bees?
It's pretty punishing.
Not the bees.
No.
I don't remember.
Or is it like a swarm of Tinkerbells?
You seem to have an amount of fly.
Yeah.
And amount of power. Is that your life? Is life your power?
Yeah, you've got two things. So you can only take one more hit, and then you're
Oh,
fucking
wow.
The
dead.
fly meter never seems to go down.
It's raining.
Yeah, is there another button you can press to
Oh,
fly?
shit.
Yeah. No, just the one.
Oh, you have 0 power, but you're still
Oh
alive.
no. Oh,
I
I
don't think you
can.
can fly yet.
Oh, no.
That's probably the next
Oh.
level.
This is quite the swimming
Oh,
Can
game.
you
no.
buy those?
Oh,
boy.
I ran out of air.
No, you got.
Oh.
You took a fish to the foot.
I took a fish to the foot.
Classic injury.
Yeah.
Here,
watch
you
out for
should,
those salmon.
do this.
New clothes may make you a brand new man, but they don't make you look as cut as Pan looks.
That's true.
Yeah.
He looks pretty
Look
trim.
at
I don't.
that. Man, how good does he look when he finally busts through that sail
Yeah.
in the
In the
Peter
movie?
Pan outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are probably right. It's probably the nostalgia that makes you
Yeah.
love it.
The nostalgia's pretty hard for me.
Man, yeah, because that's what we were saying. Is like I don't know if I want to watch the movie with Jordan because if he doesn't like it, I don't know if I can handle standing there and hearing him tell me
Yeah.
how much he doesn't like the movie
Oh.
Yeah.
from our
I,
beloved childhood.
Yeah.
It's fair.
I think also like my dad really enjoyed quoting Hook back at us.
Yeah.
Like when we're being terrible, especially.
What's up, Sleeky?
I think Spielberg made that movie because most of his kids were like, between 10 and 15 at that point. Like,
Right.
or yeah, no, I mean, maybe around 10. So he probably just made it for his family. He's like, hey, they'll like it.
I
And they
hope
probably
they
paid him
do.
Yeah.
a garbage truck full of money. But
Yeah.
What am
Oh,
I
they just
supposed
they
to
follow
do
you.
about the bees?
I will
think
tell
you
you guys
get
in the
the
chat that if you're tuning in and you're enjoying the show and you haven't followed us yet, hit us with a follow. And if we get another follower, then I have a real fun announcement that I can make. But we can't do it unless we have one more follower. So
Yeah.
yeah, spread the word. Tell your friends.
yeah,
It's a good time.
And then they'll tell two friends, and then they'll tell two
Yeah.
friends, and then we'll play Wayne's World.
Perfect.
how does it work? Basically I sell this to you, but you have to sell this to 6 more people.
Yeah. That's
And
the
you'll get a
deal.
great discount.
Yeah,
and,
that's- yeah. Yeah, that's how it works, right?
yeah.
I'm, I guess, whelmed.
You're whelmed by this game?
It's
Yeah,
not.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm trying to sign into our Twitch because I realized I
As
didn't.
Scott says, no
Go up.
tests.
Yeah, that's fair. You
Yeah,
already
he got
followed.
stuck
You already
on it.
followed us 7 days ago, Scott.
And we love you for it.
Yeah, I'm specifically talking about us up here.
Also, Beaner Jam just joined us.
Yeah.
69.
Don't
Peter
say that
Jam.
name.
I'm in a different room today.
Have we?
So,
He's moved from his living room to his office. It looks like. Can you just do each episode can you do one from your kitchen and then do one maybe, I don't know, from the bathroom? That would be funny.
From the bathroom.
Yeah, I could. It would be awful for me to sit there for 3 hours on the toilet.
Your fly meter has increased.
But how do I fly?
You have to believe. You have to think happy
Well, you had
thoughts.
bumpers, right?
Oh,
you
you
like. Oh. Wait, are you doing it?
You're
Yeah.
doing it, Peter. You're doing it.
Hey, good quote pick, Mike.
It's my favorite quote of the movie.
Oh no!
Oh,
I thought you
okay.
were just playing a laugh track.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god! I've got to get a
You should
soundboard!
get a
You
soundboard.
can. I figured out flying.
You figured out flying?
How great would it be
Nope,
if we
I
could
failed
give
to-
Kyle access to the soundboard
It's true.
Yes.
and have it play live, but not be out of sync?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's great.
Oh
If you
yeah.
fall, well, do you think you have fall damage?
Yes.
Hey, it's
Oh,
winter.
we've gone.
Yeah, remember when he's training
See skateboards?
and he's
Can you? Oh.
Damn kids.
I
What
thought
was also-
you could grab
what
it.
part
I
does
was
he
hoping
get
for
through
that.
there's a winter section of the map or of the
Oh,
island.
It's
right?
just up top
Oh,
on
my-
the mountain.
Oh, when he gets
Yeah.
dropped into
Yeah.
It's
Neverland.
actually not a pie graph. It's a piece of art that I made a few years ago. That
Holy-
is cool, and I'll tell you the story one day. But
Yeah.
This isn't the right venue for it.
It's true. It's not to do with video games or movies or video games based on movies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to win this fight, hey? Nice.
But of course,
Fuck you, Dante Vasco.
If it was more unbalanced looking, I would say it's the ratio of good games to bad games, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's pretty evenly split, so it's not.
You are the pan. The cookie.
The cooking pan. He's actually a baker.
You are the sorry.
No.
You are the cast iron.
He's the man.
I love these characters. They're all so
Oh,
unique.
I shouldn't have skipped this. My
So
bad.
the design is similar to like those old Final Fantasy games.
Yes,
Oh.
totally.
Yeah, Chris said it looked like Chrono Trigger, which
Yeah.
Too. Is it all the same company? I wonder. How does that work? Because it's like clearly other games have used. Like there was the Gremlins had a very similar design to Zelda, right?
Gremlins came first though, which is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah,
How do you
by a
fly?
couple of years
Well,
and
that
an
was-
entire system.
That was for.
This
Oh.
updated
for
sword
NES.
really
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
to give you an advantage here.
Ooh.
yeah, this fucking pan sword is the shit.
Yeah, Pan's sword is super
Oh, and you've
special.
got more power now too. You've got 3 trees.
Oh,
Oh,
bees!
the
fucking
fucking bees!
Not
the
the
bees.
bees!
Not the bees. Oh
They're
God,
like the
not the
chickens.
bees.
Fuck!
Oh,
jeez.
shit!
No.
Those mushrooms are really spiky.
Yeah,
You need
no
a
longer.
tank.
It's like they've done the Zelda thing. I have to be at full health in order to have the.
I think
So
that's what it
the
was.
developer of Hook for Super NES, this was their first game they ever created. And they went on to make games called Sky Blazer, Terror Mystery,
Shit!
Cherries are health.
Punky
Cherry.
Skunk, Metal Slug,
Can't run.
What?
and
Oh, yeah,
Todd
Metal Slug.
McFarlane's Spawn, the video game.
Ah.
So
I hope it's not like this.
So, what do you guys think of this game?
I kind of dig it. I wish I could run.
That was my
Yeah.
one issue with the entire. You walk so slow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck!
And also
Fuck.
bees.
Also the bees.
The bees!
It feels a little too punishing while I'm
Yeah.
watching, but
Yeah.
maybe when you're playing, it's
No,
actually
it's
okay.
punishing.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty punishing.
There's something about it that
I don't know. I'm kind of lukewarm on it though.
I had
Like,
to
it's
move
fun
slower
enough,
than I
but-
expected. Like I had to be more careful with
Yeah.
setting up. To I don't know.
Certainly better than the last one.
But-
Slinky
this-
agrees,
This
not the
isn't
bees.
bad. Oh,
Yeah, head and
I
shoulders.
no longer
are
have
the
my
best
pan sword either. What? Oh,
Oh man.
oh! I can run.
the flying in this game does
Oh.
look awesome though.
I just have to hold my sword attack button.
Interesting. So then you can run and jump. Yeah.
It's that's like possibly one of my favorite video game jumps he does.
Yeah.
This one?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
That's
so beautiful.
pretty
Oh,
cool.
the acrobats.
It's very similar to this George Costanza jump.
It's true.
are these
For
things
me, I would give this an enthusiastic meh.
Yeah.
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 And,
Enthusiastic.
Okay, so it's not making either list.
Chat, what do you think?
Yeah.
Is anyone willing to go to bat for this game? Anyone feel like it's a diamond?
I like that you turn back to Fat
I think
Peter
that's-
at the end. I think that's clever.
That's,
But
yeah, that's really
It's
Or
got-
as Sleeky put it, you turn back into a disenfranchised Robin Williams.
Also, Sleeky gets the award for longest word in chat of the day.
no kidding.
Hey, nice work, Sleeky.
That's an award that we. That's an award that we give out every day.
Fuck,
every
I wish I had a
episode.
giant novelty award back.
Since
that I could
since
get out.
1998, we've been giving out the.
How great would it be though that when you die, you just turn into a disenfranchised Robin Williams in real life?
In real
I would
life.
be, I'd be fine with that.
I mean, that kind of didn't work out too well for Robin Williams.
Ooh.
Not to put too fine a point on it. I'd rather turn into a happy Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's been depressed his whole life. It's just it comes with the territory.
Do you want to give us a try? I mean, it's.
You know what?
It's a bit
Let's
punching.
move on
I think this
because
is
we're
not-
doing another one and it's going to be somewhat similar.
Okay.
Spoiler. Also, yes, Sleeky, you do win another beer.
Yay!
Yay.
And since you're one of our sponsors, you get to take it from your fridge.
Congratulations.
I didn't try to take it to a bad place, Zoe. I just the phrase disenfranchised Robin Williams being thrown around as something you wanted to be seemed like a bad idea.
a Mandalorian would look for this for their system, but not like heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've gotten those all.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
actually, I'd be willing to add this to the Super Nintendo. This is Super Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to add this to my collection if
That's
if I found it.
so you'd look for it but not hard. That's like the equivalent of browsing the shelf but not asking for help to find the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I went to a retro game store and I was looking for Chrono Trigger, which I wouldn't because it would cost me for like so
Oh.
much money.
That was
Nice.
cool.
Aha!
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
no.
Then, but if this was just sitting there for like $5, then I'd probably pick it up.
Yeah. But if it was $9 to $10, you're like, well,
Yeah, that's a lot.
that apple's probably health.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost me my life.
Nah. The spiders are something.
Realistically,
I'm
though, you'd
just
probably
going for
want
it.
to own it more, like as a curio,
Huh.
than.
Oh. That
All
was
right,
so good
let's yeah.
though. Yeah.
Sleeky, the physics are what make it. You mean, are you specifically calling out the jump? Because that jump is
The
like
jump was pretty cool.
my jam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
the jump was pretty awesome.
It was his beaner jam.
No, it wasn't.
You stop
oh yeah, the
saying
Mowgli game. Yeah.
It was, yeah, it
Jungle
was
Book.
similar.
That's true, yeah.
Kind of like just jumping.
that one
through
wasn't
the
good.
jungle.
Jump, for sure.
It wasn't good.
The
Oh,
jump can censored.
wow, this was censored? The jump can go to hell, he said.
For me.
Yeah,
Like,
because
funny.
they're religious.
Well, hell.
It's funny
sure.
they also censored Go To.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to
Okay.
blank.
The
So
jump-
they're actually trying to censor it so that you don't know what the content.
Context.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you could just guess.
Which is, I guess, the way you want to censor things if you're trying to censor things.
Yeah, you just want to remove it from people's minds completely.
Hey, Mike,
Hey,
so that's a setting on you because I can read the chat right now and there's no censorship going on.
well, so I can see it on
Munch
both.
my butt.
It's up, Ken. It's up on our.
I can see it on both my screens. It's on Jordan's.
It's on our screen here, which is, I believe, is logged in. It's your account because Ken loaned us his laptop long ago to start this.
How
Before.
funny would it be if it was censored only for us?
Yeah, like I think if I talked over here, it would be like.
I don't know. That's a good gag.
Oh, I don't want to fuck it up. I'm typing on half of an 18-inch screen from across
Yeah.
the room.
So he proposes that it's on each device. Hey, we should load up the. Is it Hook again? Is that what you said? It's coming up.
Yeah,
next?
so what's the next game?
Yes, the next game.
You potty mouths. Caravellan.
A third Hook game?
Zoe, I like your typo though about the censorship.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ship that
Ooh,
floats in
yeah.
the sky.
we're
That sounds
Censoring
much
things.
cooler.
we're going back.
I don't know why.
Ooh,
I'd
Sega.
never seen or played a Sega CD game until like less than a week ago, but now I love Sega CD games. So anytime a game has a version on Sega CD, even if it's similar to like the Super NES
You're
version,
just pumped.
we're gonna see it.
Okay.
Even if it's only for a minute, just to touch it, you know.
So what
Just
was
to
what was
touch
Sega
it.
CD again? That was the console that you fit on top of another console.
No, the Genesis plugged into the top of it. I think the Genesis sat on top of the Sega CD. But yeah, it plugged into the
And
Genesis.
why? Like it was more powerful.
Yeah,
and-
it added a bunch of shit that, like... It was like a half step between, like, the 16-bit
hook.
and 64, 32-bit consoles.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I see.
What were you?
Maybe we have 2 more people.
Yes,
Oh
please.
my god, it would be my pleasure.
They're in the door.
And be careful about the
They're
precarious.
doors. Oh, this again.
It's the same game.
Oh, what?
We've already played this game.
Yeah, we definitely.
But now it's on Sega CD.
Yeah, wait, the
Oh.
music will be better, I think, because maybe
Okay.
you're only...
Oh, these.
Sleeky, it's
Yeah.
Spielberg
Oh,
Saturday.
do we have a?
You missed E.T.
we came
and
prepared.
Jaws, which was based on Jaws, The Revenge.
But my absolute favorite game is yet to come. Oh my god, I can't
Oh.
wait to show you guys the last game of the
This
day.
is the same
Oh,
game.
yeah,
It's
cool.
the same game, and they
Okay.
fixed some of the things.
Because it's the same game, it's all you, Chandra.
Yeah, Chandra.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to skip ahead. I felt it would be pretty similar.
Start.
Oh,
I
okay.
paused it for
I was
you.
like,
Sorry.
I broke it.
You can press
Oh,
Y.
shit.
That's a pretty good guess, but I actually am not sure myself.
You can press Y to swing.
Will we
and
still
you
be
can
awake for
hold
it?
Y to run.
That depends. What time you gotta go to bed?
Yeah, it's Saturday night. I don't know what that was.
That was a party.
Yeah, I hope so.
I was partying behind you.
Oh shit! That's my.
I realized I was the only one, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, hey,
No, I was
Super
back
Bowl.
here
Okay.
partying.
Good.
Yeah, if you press and hold the Y button
Oh,
after you've
shit.
swung your fucking tiny dagger, then you will continue to run.
Okay, so that's
Oh, yeah,
a,
don't
that's
get
an
hit by the
improvement.
fish.
I'm trying. How do I swim?
You use jump, and I think you hold. Or maybe it's just the D-pad.
I don't know.
So the
Or
music-
It's a combination of jumping and D-pad.
Hey, Jordan, is it catch me if you can the game?
Yes.
I think it's a great idea for
Oh, I
a game.
hope
That
so.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that'd be awesome.
2-player, and one player plays as, you know, the guy, and the other's the guy.
And one is Leo.
Yeah.
Nice.
That would be awesome.
That would be so cool.
Fuck, we
You
gotta...
have disguises,
Yeah, how do I
you
swim?
have
Yeah.
to commit check
I had to
fraud.
press up and I think also jump.
So, I will say this game is
But I
way
also
better on the
couldn't figure
music
it
side.
out.
Yeah, this music is real deal music.
It's really
Yeah.
good, but the visuals are not superior. I think.
Yeah,
No,
I
actually-
agree.
It's lower. There's a lot of interlacing happening.
There's like also outlines on pan that I think detract from the fluttering.
Fair enough.
It was just
Yeah.
I don't like it as much.
Also-
It doesn't look as good, and it looks to me like the gameplay is slightly better.
I don't
Maybe
know
it's-
that it is. I feel
Yeah,
like it looks identical.
This seems.
Oh
Yes,
my
indeed.
or
God.
not looks identical. The gameplay.
He's
seems like
moving
it.
faster.
Mhm.
He's
Also,
walking
someone
faster.
should read BJ's comment. I really liked it.
I think the Y button should be renamed to Y button. Inject some philosophy into your gaming.
Yes.
Um,
Agreed.
A Mandalorian and I would, when we were kids, we would always make the joke. We were like, "How do you run in this game?" And then somebody would say, "Why?" And then we'd go, "Because I want to know how to run in this game." And then you'd say, "Why?"
I agree with Zoe.
I just like this music. I just want to call out how much better it makes the
Yeah.
game having like
Yeah.
this fucking orchestra.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's true. It's good.
It really I love the Super NES music, but man,
Oh my god.
this
Yeah.
makes it feel
Okay.
like
This
I'll
is
have
where
to-
I
yeah, I'll
died.
have to
I
try
enjoyed
this
watching it. I
sometime
hate
because,
playing it.
I can't hear the music, so.
oh, is it too quiet? Oh wait, no, sorry. I think we're just not outputting music to your chat, but it should be on the stream.
You know, sadly, we're not sponsored or anything, but this Kona Big Wave Golden Ale is super good. Just gonna throw that
Okay,
out.
now they're gonna send us like a
Oh
creative.
shit.
Oh
I
man,
just died.
that would be the worst.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't, I
Scott,
don't
we
know
had a
about
good
it.
we had a good time. We had a good childhood.
We're abandoning this,
There
right?
was a
Yeah.
lot of
Oh
Super
yeah, I
Nintendo.
was just waiting for Caroline to get a little. I didn't know she had any hands-on time with it.
I did.
All Kona is
Grab
fucking
the
great.
first
Kona is delish. All right, we've got a firm consensus.
If
Yeah,
anybody
it's-
knows anybody at Kona,
Say hi for us.
help us out.
Oh,
You know,
fuck.
reach out and say,
Okay.
"Hey, do you guys want to
Yeah.
sponsor these people that love drinking your beer?"
Okay, do you want to hit select and then start? I'm getting it right this time.
You are.
Okay, so how are we feeling? The last two games very similar but
Yeah.
I
close to identical.
I assume they're both landing in the meh.
Both. meh.
Yeah.
The rough that's not super rough, but it's definitely not a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a quartz crystal, you know, or what's nicer than quartz crystal? Like, I don't know. Like
Cubic zirconia.
I
Thank
think
you.
Or
I
an
think
opal.
it is the rough, and we need a new term for
Yeah, it's
the
true.
worst of the rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the worst of the rough?
It's coal.
Because you can't
Like
polish.
before
You
the
can't
diamond,
polish
it
a
has to be the
turd.
shit
See, I thought about
that's
Right.
calling the pre-show the coal show,
Oh, that's funny.
and then it becomes the time.
Right.
Yeah.
No, what's rough?
Sleeky says nothing is nicer than
crystal.
quartz crystal,
Mm-hmm.
and Sully says raw mediocre.
That sounds exactly. That was a perfect
That's exactly
impression.
what's up. Yeah, coal. Or maybe granite, like the hardest. Like, what's a hard rock or something? No, that doesn't
I mean,
sound
dirt.
right, though.
Fool's gold?
The dirt.
Sand.
Yeah.
Help us
You
out,
got-
chat.
There's a bunch
Coal.
of rough, and then there's
Yeah.
some diamonds, and then there's also
Sand.
Okay, wait. If we're staying with the Aladdin theme,
There's
there's like sand fits.
Yeah, sand.
dog shit.
Yes.
Monkey shit.
Monkey shit. It's a Naboo. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't call me Yago? Abu's better than Yago.
That's true. That's true.
What is it called? The
Watch over the court again.
when Jafar tries to get the goon to go into the
Oh,
thing,
into the thing.
does he call him something? He calls him.
He
a-
does.
He calls him an infidel.
Infidel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah, an infidel and
The cave itself calls the dude an infidel. No,
Yeah.
wait, no. He says that to Abu after he touches the diamond. Or the gem.
Yeah,
the
the
infidels.
sand
and
tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he just says.
I don't want to call the bad games infidels.
No.
No,
I'm not-
that's really bad.
It's not.
Just street rats.
So-
Oh fuck, street rats are funny.
someone from Vietnam is trying to hack into my Gmail.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
They're watching the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just know.
Coder, I think he actually calls him an incel.
They should have done that in the remake and hoped that no one noticed. Like, they just no comment on it.
Oh, the remake.
The remake was so
Will
bad.
Smith.
I had such high
A
hopes.
sad story.
On that note,
Good, I haven't seen it yet. No.
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 Oh, yeah. All right.
he's leaving.
He's leaving.
Have any of them been good?
Any of.
The live action remakes?
I loved Cinderella. Cinderella.
But
was
Cinderella
solid.
is the least.
It's at least like direct remake. Like
Yeah.
they just made a new Cinderella movie,
Right.
which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
know
the more
beer?
recent seem to be
Drink?
Ooh.
All right.
Well, we
I feel
don't
like-
have to guess what this
I feel
is.
like this is going to be a
Ah.
platformer.
I guess you can pass it to me.
Do we need an intro for
Dun-
Goonies?
Yeah, so the Goonies, 1986.
Oh, he farted.
Oh no.
Oh no, Jack!
He's
Keep
just
it on
getting
your
in the
side.
Goonies mood.
Yeah, he heard you say you needed. He heard you say we needed an intro for the Goonies, so he just let one fly.
Yeah.
Jack, you are awesome.
Yes. And he has like old man farts.
Okay, well I guess we know what this game is. Thank you, fucking Ness, for making.
Oh, he blows it open with bombs.
That's cool.
Just like in
Well,
the
I don't want
Goonies.
to spoil anything.
Like in the Goonies.
I do like that kind of shadowy outline.
Yeah.
I hope you
Okay,
play as
so
Josh
what do we know
Brolin
about-
and you just bicycle down the street.
Do we have an
This
intro?
also has actually one of my favorite lines in a movie from, what's his name? Is it Chunk? No.
Chunk?
Chunk.
It
Yeah.
is. It was like, hey, you guys!
Yeah. Yeah.
That
You
was
wanna turn
that,
it down just a touch.
Oh yeah.
It's much louder.
that's
than the
prominently sampled in the song "If I Owned a Midget" by Benefit. It's a comedy rap song.
Oh.
Oh,
So this,
clearly it's a few years old. You can't say that anymore.
True.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
so
many
this
years
game
old.
was released for the Famicom in Japan, which is the Japanese version of the American NES, and was
Right.
never released in America,
Probably right.
Oh.
despite having
Oh.
clearly English like menus and
Like your little
stuff.
feet.
Yeah.
So, who's playing? Caroline?
I am.
I want to hear why you hate the Goonies, a Mandalorian.
How do
A summary of the Goonies would be that a bunch of annoying kids run around in a cave and scream a bunch.
Wait, you hate the Goonies?
Wait, shit, stop.
I mean, we never. I don't.
The Goonies isn't that great.
I don't think we ever watched it as kids, but no, I mean I didn't, but I watched it maybe last year for the first time at the Fresh Air Cinema movie in the park. I thought it was fun,
It's fine. No, it's cool. I mean,
especially Josh Brolin.
I think technically it sounds like something you'd love, but
Wait, why do I not?
for me it doesn't quite live up to.
it just doesn't hold
Oh,
up for
you
me. I
have to
think I loved it as a
perfectly
kid, and then I watched it recently, and it doesn't hold
It
up.
sounds like Hook.
Oh no.
Yeah, right.
But the Goonies goes so far, like it's kind of it's the Asian stereotype with the one kid that he's really smart and has all the gadgets.
Right.
He's like
Yeah.
short round. Is it the short round guy from Indy, or is it a different kid? I don't know.
I think that was the same
The
kid.
same kid.
Same
Yeah.
kid, okay. But yeah, I mean the movie's fine. It's also not directed by Steven Spielberg. That's the one difference about the rest of these games. Like
But-
Gremlins is produced by Steven Spielberg.
But it is directed by Richard Donner, who's also good.
Yeah, who's also
Often. Anyway.
anyway. So the point of this game is kill the mice, pick up a bomb, and then go to those doors with skeletons on them,
Okay.
and then place a bomb, and you have to get 3 keys to get through this barrier. So go up to the if you go to the right,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that one?
is there a ladder to get up? No,
Yeah.
so
There's a ladder
you
back
have to
there.
use the ladders to get to those doors, place bombs to get the keys.
You're gonna lose too.
I know I'm gonna lose. I just.
I did just realize that the background music is in fact the Cyndi Lauper song, so that's good.
Oh yeah, like Caroline, if you go to the far left now.
Yeah.
Far left?
Yeah.
Other left.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, left.
Other left.
I'm dyslexic. This is very difficult.
There you
Oh.
go. Plant a bomb.
Yeah.
How do I plant a bomb?
Another button.
Down and hit the button.
Oh.
Run.
Nice. Oh, that did nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
I got a
hey.
key. Oh,
So you
so
have to
now
do
I
that
can.
2 more times in 14 seconds.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's true.
In 14 seconds? Oh boy. Punishing.
Yeah, there's also a timer, fuck.
This seems boring. But I'm not playing. I don't know. How are you feeling with the controls and stuff?
I mean, it wasn't intuitive, but I'm not used to playing.
Is the Goonies good enough?
I don't like
Oh
it.
yeah. Amanda Lorian, I can see why you have a bad experience. Having only watched it in French class like 4 times.
Oh my god, is it you? That's horrifying.
Just a child
What was
in that
that?
safe?
That was
What was
yourself.
going on
That's a
there?
1-up,
Oh.
I assume.
It's not a very good game, and there's nothing about it that says Goonies.
Yeah.
Except for the music, which
But you're like in a dungeon?
The title screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, has Bowser
They
captured?
couldn't even set it in a cave.
Yeah, are they technically?
Isn't there the sequence at the beginning of the movie where they have to sneak into the house that those people own? And that's when they encounter Chunk for the first time?
What are they called?
they
The
were-
family?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's a point where they get to. Yeah, that's probably that part. Because
The Fratellis?
I was thinking that this is the
Yeah,
part where
Fratellis.
they're on the there's like a pirate ship basically inside the
Well, that's at
cave.
the end of the movie. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Slinky's got a great description.
Some pirate's gold.
Oh, a
True.
cross.
And then he
I
wins
found
the
Jesus.
big. And then he wins the big
And
game.
then you found Jesus.
and then he gets eaten by the big monster
Now you have to go
god
to the
Oh,
door.
in the
Rudy.
facility.
What do I do now, Ken?
Now you go to the
Go
keyhole.
back to where that spiky door was.
Do you have like a star right now? Are you
You have to
invincible?
keep.
No, you should have kept going up on that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, go left. There's a ladder there. Go left.
Oh my god.
Kick that man.
What is that man doing?
He's hunting you.
He's a Fratelli.
But what is he doing? What is
You
he
can go down.
what is he
You can go
expelling?
down there.
He does.
Go down.
Did
Go
you guys
down.
bring up that this looks like the guy looks like Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was brought up.
Yeah.
So it does.
A few of us have mentioned it.
Yeah, I saw.
Just
I
like-
saw.
And
it.
then just keep walking towards it.
Hey.
Oh.
That
Oh,
seems
yeah.
real precarious.
I feel like a lot of this is really sticky.
This is
Like-
exact Mario.
Okay,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we don't have to stick with this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
It seems like no one's enjoying it.
It's,
I feel like we could move on.
Okay, do you want to hit it?
Sorry, Caroline, you were
hitting
saying
it.
something about it being sticky?
Well, it's just like I would be doing the things that I was supposed to be doing, but unless it was like exact,
Yeah.
it just
This
wasn't.
is exactly the
happening.
one that Sean Astin
Yeah.
saying I can't
Yeah,
care.
that's shitty.
That's the
Oh
one.
my god, can I?
But he says that
I
in
must
French.
Play some. Wait, how many of these do we have?
We have 5.
Okay, you know the one that I
Fucking
really want to
with the
play?
big game, like in
I don't know.
movie.
The one where.
You'll get just ask for it.
Okay.
His high kick is dope as hell. That's true.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
good kick.
I like
I
it.
liked the kick animation.
Okay, so Goonies. I'm
Yeah.
feeling it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
not.
just any rough.
but
The
yeah.
standard.
Well,
rough.
Because
Standard
we
rough.
have yet to
Sand,
think of a
just
name
sand.
for the worst of the rough.
Mhm.
So everything that's meh is now rough, I assume, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
So.
agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up diamonds and the origin of the. Anyway, don't
So-
mind me.
Oh,
So rough.
Oh, here
Chat.
we go. I rate
So
this game.
Sleeky
Yeah.
says, I rate this game as one of those dog turds that you find in your yard when it's all solidified and white and hairy. And I think he's right.
the worst of the rough is a turd.
I don't
You
know
know what?
if it was that bad.
The solidified dog turds are easier to clean up.
That's true.
Just saying that. As someone who's recently started to learn to clean up dog poo,
That's easy.
something with a little more solidity when I pick it up with a baggie would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack's got some mushy poos.
Yeah, I mean, the worst of the worst is just like video game diarrhea. Really.
Fuck, is that channel name taken?
Video
Can we get that right now?
An entire wheelbarrow? That's
Oh
What
my
is
god!
ridiculous.
That's awful.
Well, Hashi's a big dog, so like
That's
that could be
so
4
big.
poops could fill a wheelbarrow. I don't know.
Yeah, Hashi compared to Jack.
yeah. It's a lot more volume.
Yeah.
It's real quantity over quality. Okay, now we're into the meat of the day, so to speak.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a good call, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Softest thing.
Yeah, should the opposite of a diamond game be the softest thing possible?
So
Like my ego.
Oh, I was gonna say my dick.
yeah.
That seemed like the
I was
first.
gonna
That's what
say
Chandra was
dick.
gonna say.
And I was like,
It's true.
I don't know if I should do
I
that.
do have a notoriously soft dick.
Like your dick.
You heard it here first.
Oh my god.
Oh!
It's a raptor.
How does one have a notoriously soft dick?
Well, it's a,
You're
it's
just
a. My dick is
notorious
so
for it.
soft, it's of note.
Oh.
It's been noted. It's been discussed.
Notorious. Okay.
Okay.
What do we think this game's gonna be?
I think
Well, I fucking
Oh.
love this title screen by
Yeah.
the way,
Yeah.
with the
Is
dripping
that
mouth.
blood?
It doesn't
That's
say Jurassic
blood.
Park
Or
to me at all.
I can't,
but
yeah,
I
I can't
love
tell.
it.
It's either saliva or
So,
blood.
hold on,
Either way.
what game is
2
this?
player.
This-
Jurassic Park for the NES.
Yeah, you can't
Wait,
do
is
that.
it just straight up making the Mario
Can you?
tube noise?
No.
Yes.
it's your turn.
Wait, okay, give it a second.
No, I just played.
I
Oh,
did.
I guess
We
you
all
played.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going in a row.
Let's do 2-player.
2 player.
That's like the fucking Mario tube.
It
Wait,
is.
hold on, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a little different. It's like pitch shifting.
it's like they took it and changed it so they couldn't get sued.
End
Yeah.
of it off, yeah.
You know they're gonna censor that, Scott.
Did... Plus, you can be more creative. You can say things like member, schlong, unit. You could say probably flaccid unit and it would get away.
Holy
Oh, I think I've played this game.
Hilariously, it did not censor you saying hell there.
We're in
Yeah.
2-player mode. Here we go.
So it's probably.
Hey, it's Dino
Check
DNA!
out that fucking DNA double helix
Sorry,
shit.
Ken, what were you saying?
This isn't the one for the NES. This is.
This is the one for the NES?
Are you sure?
I'm
We'll know as soon as we see
I'm
the game.
91% sure it's for the NES.
That's pretty high.
In fact, no, wait, I'm changing it to 100% sure. I didn't even move over, I just went down the screen. Wait, did you play... There were 4 Jurassic Park games you should have played.
Ooh.
Oh. Ken, are you back? Can you hear me?
Oh, it is gonna just go between us.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
why it's 2-player.
Fuck, every 2-player game...
Yeah.
There should be a ban on 2-player games that go... Wait, is that... I think that might be actually...
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh, he's playing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Is that the one you picked up here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I just don't want to take the wrong
Well,
one.
but like,
It
but
will-
we said two
Oh,
players,
yeah,
so
okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't even kill them.
It doesn't kill
Ken, let me. Can you hear me, Ken?
them. You can go diagonal, I think.
You're coming
Yeah,
apart,
yeah.
Ken.
Oh,
Okay.
get those bullets.
It's the
Dynamite.
NES game.
Holy shit!
There were 4
Okay.
ROMs you should have played. Maybe you missed one and played.
It's really hard.
That's a.
This looks terrible.
No, it's just I played one for the NES that was different than. Oh no, I'm thinking of the
there's
Super
an egg on
Nintendo
the
one.
roof.
Sorry.
That's
So-
fair.
so-
There's
so
a
this
lot.
game-
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, this plays just like the Game Boy one that I had as a kid.
Yeah,
It's ridiculously hard.
I've played this before. It's super hard and not clear as to what you need to do.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Well,
but it's closer to the book than the movie because like you have a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
According
you
to
have to
chat,
kill
you
the
have 2
ladder.
choices: either don't kill them, pet them, or shoot her.
Ah!
Mike, you left the ladder on the side.
This one here.
Yeah.
Is that a ladder? I feel like it's
Uh,
stairs.
There's
in
a
the-
question box too.
In the book,
God.
Don't do that. That was bad.
Oh my god, you guys! I cannot wait to play the 3DL version of this game.
Yeah, it's true, Mandalorian. These are pretty sweet rides at Universal Studios.
it's certainly better than the games for the most part.
Yeah.
What was the Jurassic Park ride?
Yeah. I...
We made no, Shonda. We wrote it. It's the one that got stuck. We wrote it right before they
Oh
shut
my
it
god!
down.
I actually
forever.
thought we were gonna die.
It was
amazing. Really
amazing.
scary.
I loved it. It's
It
one of
Oh
those
yeah, the
games.
Jurassic Park ride is insane.
It broke right when we got to the top of the huge drop off, so boats kept coming behind us and getting like stopped and bumping us
Oh no!
until eventually
What broke?
Oh no.
I don't think it
mechanism-
broke. It just
Well,
like stalled.
It
for
just
whatever
stalled. So
reason.
like
It
usually it would be like 3, 2, 1, and it, like a big T-Rex goes
T-Rex
like or
comes,
whatever goes roar, and then you drop and
Oh,
you're fucking
it's
terrified.
is it the water
Yeah.
splash?
But it
ride?
kept counting
Yeah.
down, and then nothing would happen. And then eventually another boat came, and so I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna drop our boat,
Boat
and we're
ride.
all gonna drop, and we're gonna die."
Yeah, that would be
Fine,
pretty scary.
obviously.
No,
Yeah.
I would think I was gonna die if that was happening to me.
Terrifying.
Have you done the ride though, Caroline?
No, well, I've never been to
No, it's just
Disneyland.
right at
Disney
that
World.
point. That drop is
Oh,
like
Universal.
150 feet. Like,
Yeah.
and it's the steepest drop I've ever done.
Same.
It's even Splash
Oh.
Mountain.
It was crazy.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of roller coasters in general,
Oh man,
but like, I always think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, same. That's
No,
my
that,
problem.
that ride I like read about since I was a kid, since it opened, and I knew the ride like almost inside and out, and still riding it, even when like a bunch of the pieces of the ride were kind of getting broken and shitty because they're
Yeah.
like 20 years old.
Right.
Oh, it still was amazing. 25 years old,
Well,
probably.
before we got on that ride, we were waiting in the lineup, and I looked over, and I must have seen like a different part of the ride or something, and it looked
Oh.
like this little drop that was maybe 1 meter long. And I was like, "Oh, that's it. I can totally do this. That's no problem." And so when we got to
Yeah.
the top of that big drop, I was like teeth clenched, like, "What the fuck?" Like I did not expect that at all. It was
Oh
so
man,
scary.
I feel like the Mummy ride was way
Oh,
scarier.
that was
Oh
so-
yeah,
wait.
that's the in.
Show us
We
that
did
was
that
like
at the end of the day.
That's the one that's all
That's
indoor,
the one I
right?
didn't do.
And you go forwards and, then
And backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
backwards.
that was
Oh,
so scary.
No,
That
that's
was
not
that was
cool.
crazy.
Slinky, you can pick up health. It's the boxes with the question marks give you health.
Also, Caroline, you can live a little.
I can, but I prefer to like drink excessively and not go on roller coasters.
How do I get?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
feels like
the Jurassic Park ride though is.
Yeah. No, like, and I'll like do them. I just hate them the whole
Zoe,
time.
you shouldn't have shocked instead of the Mummy. Yeah, sorry,
that's
Ken.
one of my favorites. It was crazy, crazy. Well,
Ken, have you
No,
frozen or are
there's-
you holding that position? Oh, sometimes I think you're frozen, but you're just sitting so perfectly still.
You need to fidget
I'm a
more.
very still person.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody know
There's
how,
one deep.
what am I supposed to do?
I
don't
mean, you
know.
probably don't
Ken,
guess.
sorry, you
used
asked
to
me a
play this
question.
game.
I mean, oh god
Oh,
damn it!
no.
Okay, you're up.
player 2, you're up.
Oh my god.
Sure,
no.
I just have a question about the themes because I know we're doing Spielberg today, but we've done Goonies and we also have done Gremlins, which Spielberg produced. But what about Back to
Oh,
the
there's
Future?
things up there.
Back to the Future, I think, will fall under its own
I think you
category.
need to get
It's
all
its
that.
own day.
Yeah, I don't- I don't know if there's enough for its own day. I was
Oh,
thinking about doing Back to the Future and Ghostbusters
I need the eggs.
and like
Yeah,
80s
I
big
think that's the thing
blockbusters
is
as a
collect all
day.
the
Oh,
eggs.
yeah.
Cool.
Because there's a couple Ghostbusters, a bunch of Back to the Future.
Oh, maybe I can
Back to
shoot
the
the
Future.
rocks.
And this is only day one of Spielberg. There's
Mm,
definitely
Yeah.
I think there's 2 days. It might be 3, but I think it's just 2.
Oh my god, that'd be awful.
I think you have to get all the
And,
eggs.
and Sneaky, thanks for that. I love the idea that I'd survive the hell out of a T-Rex attack.
I wouldn't. I'd be the guy in the toilet.
Don't move.
That would be me.
Although,
You'd be the
Scott,
blood-sucking lawyer?
Would you? I don't
No,
know.
because I'm like, I have to pee now because I always have to go to the bathroom and then I'd be in the fucking bathroom all the time.
Sneaky, did anybody send you the pictures from New Year's where I was Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park?
It was very
I
good.
would not survive.
Ken, I thought long and hard about getting a picture and then pasting it over where you're like Skyping just of you, just having your voice talk, but it's just you as Ian Malcolm.
I can find it right now and just put it to the camera. I think it'll take a second.
Oh, please do.
Ken Sleeky may have something for you in return.
Yes, he might.
So
There's this. You guys.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
There we go.
Oh wait.
Okay,
There.
keep that picture handy. It will come up later. I'm gonna ask to see it again later.
Like later today?
Later on the stream,
how
but
much
then later
Jordan?
today.
so
Let's
I'm
just say
getting,
my
like-
dick isn't always flaccid.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm done with the flaccid dick. I don't know why. It's just.
You're telling
You
me.
and Sean are going. Oh man, beat me to it.
Okay, never mind. I'm on
Oh
board. It's
god.
all good.
Okay.
So I'm getting this is in the same kind of Die Hard and
Yeah.
Gremlins 2 area.
Yeah.
We can't figure out what to do, which is a
Like, there
significant
are what?
problem.
5 of us here, plus everyone in chat. We can't figure out what to do. To me, that says it's a shitty
Maybe
game.
there's something behind it.
Yeah.
Like, this is level 1.
Yeah, this is level
We
1.
can't even get through it.
There's gotta be a way to get inside. What system is this for?
Thanks, Mandalorian.
And the fact that they just
Oh, that's a raptor.
Holy fuck, that raptor just shit out of me. Holy
Yes.
shit.
which character in Jurassic Park is this?
It's all
That's
of them.
hot.
Are you Muldoon? Because he's the only one that uses.
Player 2.
Oh,
Also, how have I never seen a photo of BJ and Sleeky as
Yeah, we should probably.
Dr. Sattler and
Oh,
Grant?
great photos.
no, Malcolm?
I don't know.
Is it?
Oh.
It's not Dr. Malcolm. Is it? No, it's just Ian.
Yeah,
He's
he's a doctor, isn't he?
But they don't never call him Dr. or Ian Malcolm.
Oh, you just.
Okay,
No,
I don't know.
they go Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yeah.
they
okay,
do.
okay, fair enough.
Fuck you.
Okay, we got a lot
do
more
it.
Jurassic Park, and this
I-
game doesn't have the music, so it's dead to me.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
so
out.
Let's
fair.
move it on.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I can't
yeah,
quit.
It's
I can
rough.
do it.
You go.
Wanna take us wide?
Or why?
Alright.
Oh, I'll take that back.
Yeah.
So, Jurassic Park for the NES seems like kind of a mess, but maybe just rough.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's rough.
middle of the road.
Yeah. A few more, like...
Why no
game
music?
edits.
It's gotta be so easy to make a good
Yeah.
NES.
Oh, where are you going?
Yeah.
What's
You
happening?
guys-
One of the most
you guys
recognizable
played the Game Boy version, though?
Yeah, it was identical, wasn't it?
Just
It was,
so
but
like
the
that.
music in the Game Boy version is some of the
Nice.
best video game music I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
Maybe he was too hot.
Mm.
I wrapped him too tightly.
I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna play you guys just a few seconds of it, but continue.
Wait, but you didn't really get to play, or
That's
did
okay.
you?
That's true.
Okay.
There's one Jurassic Park game I'm waiting for, so when
Okay.
that
I'm
comes
pretty
up...
sure it's Genesis, Sean.
There's
We
one
got
for
to
all.
speak
I
up
think
if
I think it's
not.
Genesis, too.
Okay.
Do we have? The Christian Slater talk is just making me wonder if we have a single Christian Slater movie
Yes!
game.
Don't we have a True Romance game?
No, it's a Reservoir
Oh.
Dogs game. That's
Oh.
probably what you're thinking of.
That's alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, those are two
Can't be
very
a,
different
can't be a
games.
true romance.
Couldn't there be like
Oh.
I
a
don't
cycle
Weird.
game?
I wish we had a fucking
What?
broken
American
arrow.
Cycle game or something?
Broken Arrow would be great.
Yeah.
An interview with the vampire game.
Sleeky says, I got trashed, and when the scene came on where Goldblum is laying all sexily, I ran up on stage, censored, and
Whoa!
laid down seductively.
He says, he
You
says,
don't-
he says,
Look out.
undid my shit.
Your typo has gotten you censored. Or was it a typo?
No, he undid his shit.
He
Oh.
undid his shit.
I assume it's.
Oh no, it
shirts.
actually says that I
Shirts.
undid my shirt, and that's enough
Wait,
to
what?
censor you. Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
How is that? Censor.
Does it
like
censor?
sexily and seductively
Someone
is
tell me
fine.
if it censors take off my robe and wizard hat.
Oh man.
Okay, I think Jack
is
needs to
worth
go out, so I'm gonna
censoring.
boot up the next game.
Perfect.
It's Jurassic Park for the Super NES. What do we think it's gonna be?
Okay. This is cool, yeah.
Oh, for the
Dolby Surround
Super NES.
on a Super NES game?
It's 3D.
I call bullshit on everything.
I'm very
On
excited
everything?
about
Well,
this.
no,
Shitty
not the 3D,
platformer.
it's clearly there.
My guess for the next all Jurassic Park games is shitty platformer.
Yeah.
I mean, what else could
Oh,
it even
this
be?
is already looking like I'm wrong.
Oh man.
Oh.
This is the one that I played.
Sean, this isn't the one you played, right?
No,
No.
Is there
Am
music
I
in this
going
game?
in?
Is there any reason I'm hearing nothing?
I'm sorry. I honestly don't know. I assume you're in now.
There
because
is some
Jurassic
music.
Park would be for the guests moving in, so you're good.
Oh, there's some balls. Oh no,
You
that's
need
not-
to.
It's very low.
Everything you're saying.
It's going like doom doom doom.
Oh, I see.
This is the least Jurassic Park music I've
yeah,
ever
this
heard.
jungle beat.
Yeah.
Come
Wait,
back, let
does
me
it
kill
sound
you.
like, does it sound like this? Because I can't hear what you guys are listening to, but I think I found what I wanted. Okay.
Not at all. Doesn't sound anything like that.
I keep on getting killed by tiny dinosaurs.
Although it sounds closer to that than it sounds to Jurassic
Yeah,
Park
I'd
music.
agree. Oh, look at those nice flowers.
Yeah, there's some nice vegetation in this one.
It's West Indian lilac.
Is that right, Mr. X?
Did she say that in the movie?
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
What is that? Is that a raptor?
I'm dead.
It's
I'm
huge!
So dead.
Jack, save us!
Come
The
here.
raptor killed
Good
us.
boy. Good boy, Jack.
What? You're just gonna.
You
Yeah,
decided to go
please
pee.
help me.
I imagine that circle system at the bottom is your radar.
Oh, that makes sense, but then it disappears. What is happening?
He's gonna tie his shoe.
Come on. Come
He's
on.
bending
Guys,
over.
I shoot.
He's going to town himself.
At least it looks like
There's a park map.
Roger Grant.
Yeah, the character design is cool.
Yeah.
Guys,
So that's
okay, so go back to that gear system.
yeah. You gotta unlock that in order to go through it somehow.
Yeah, and then just use your electroshock thing on it.
Oh.
Oh.
Classic
But you-
scenario.
You mouse the door opens.
Oh! The fences are on, apparently.
Ooh.
You think they gave you an alarm or something?
Okay, you need to
It's
wait
like a
till your
timing
electric
thing?
gun charges.
Oh man.
Right.
Wow, this is fun.
Yeah. Just like the electric gun in Jurassic Park.
Also,
Yeah.
can we talk
Alan
about this?
Grant does look ripped.
Did you guys talk about this
Oh,
music
yeah, look
while I
at
was
that
out?
Let me do some.
What was that you said?
Did anyone talk about this music while I was out?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awful.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's like very non Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So just.
It's not even like
Caroline.
Chris.
super Nessie.
Okay, now just run in.
Oh.
Oh, I did.
Your back kind of looks like a butt.
You gotta like expend
Maybe he's
all
just
of
really
your.
sweaty.
You gotta do the whole way.
Because
It's
I
a
would
very
I
mid
spend
90s
that.
to late
Is it
90s
just-
soundtrack.
Has it stopped charging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed it might.
It reminds me of the music for Primal Rage.
Oh!
Damn
Oh
it!
my god.
Did this
come on.
game just become the worst on our list?
So annoying.
Or do I just suck? That's also.
I don't think so.
I do keep getting hung up
Okay,
on that.
you
You
gotta
were-
watch out. See the shadow, the dark shadow area.
Yeah.
Just
You're right.
miss that entirely.
Here we go.
I feel like you were well in
Yeah.
the safe zone on
There we go.
several of
Now
those.
to get
Oh.
Okay,
slaughtered.
so Chris.
By a bug.
You got through the gate and a dragonfly killed you.
Okay, here we go.
You got it. You got it. this
Drop the
time.
jungle beat on us.
I have to say, as a kid, my parents didn't allow me to watch Jurassic Park when it first came out, but I got to see it at a friend's house.
Nice.
And then since then, I have dream sequences where I'm being chased by raptors and I'm trapped in that kitchen. And it's the most terrifying moment of my nightmare.
Oh my
God.
I
yeah.
can't handle
That
it.
part's real scary.
It
for-
is. And I'm still there, and I'm like
God.
trying to do the kitchen
That's
thing.
awful.
And then I'm like, right, I'm just gonna eat.
I've got
Oh,
some.
man.
I got some tips from Ellie here.
Oh, that's great tips.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
Get
wait,
him.
what? That's the head butter guy, right? They're
Yeah.
nice. Well,
no.
She
they're
said
not.
they're very territorial and I should stay out of there.
right.
Yeah, don't get into their shit.
I think if you go
Oh!
there's oh fuck.
That
Oh
dude's
shit.
not nice.
They move so
Was I
fast.
affecting it at all?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Really?
I like
Or
this.
we would have had something.
I like the river.
Oh, health.
How do you guys feel about me giving a little background of the game that are spoilers for this game?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
fine. Sure.
So the things that like just gave you advice come from motion sensors. Motion sensors set up around the island allow characters in the game to communicate advice to the player, although some advice is deliberately malicious,
Whoa.
which is an interesting idea.
What?
I don't know many games that deliberately give you bad advice.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty.
That's
I really
very
like
unique.
that
I'm
advice.
not sure I would like that with a game that's already punishing.
You can't swim.
You can't.
Your hat will survive.
Oh, we still have the
Four
this at least.
rockets.
Anyway, that's
Is there?
that's
Can
ending
you
it for
guys
me.
go into any one of those buildings that we came across?
I don't think so.
No. Well, no, I know you can in one of them. I'm just not sure which one's which because there's a really cool thing you should check out before we move on.
There's all these baby raptors.
They're compies.
Or compies, whatever. They're the baby raptor type
I mean,
dinosaurs.
essentially, that's. Yeah.
They're all just birds that can eat
Did you switch weapons?
Yeah, select.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, Newman or
Yeah.
what's his name in the movie?
Ah,
Do not shoot the Gallimimus.
Nedry! Sorry, I was drinking a
Makes
beer.
sense.
Nedry.
Nedry, yeah.
That's who you're thinking.
Yeah.
Got the entire park under your hands and you're eating Butterfingers?
Well, I thought.
Hold on to your butts.
oh,
Wayne Knight. You can probably jump that.
You didn't say the magic word.
God,
that's so good.
Oh, you have to pick those up.
Please!
There's
How
a
do you pick
pickup
them up?
button.
There's a pickup
X or
button?
Y is
Oh yeah,
pickup.
those are the eggs.
Nice.
Hi.
It's
Must go faster. Here we go. Yes.
To be honest, I thought we descended to quoting Jurassic Park way earlier. I'm impressed we made it to Super NES.
Oh!
Get
Pull out the
him.
yeah.
Get her.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, the death pose is sort of
Dead.
tragic.
yeah. I don't like it.
They should explode.
Yeah,
They should
explode.
just disappear, not like.
Yeah, not
I think
like
you just
that.
shocked her.
No, he shot her with the rocket.
Shut her with a
and she's dead.
Dino egg.
I don't approve of the.
17 eggs.
17
Oh my
eggs
God.
left.
That's too many eggs.
There's no way this is making it into best or worst.
No.
Actually, I feel very much
Whoa.
Whoa!
I almost thought it deserved the worst.
It's
Oh,
not
really?
great. That's
like. I
for
feel
sure.
like this and the
I
Peter Pan
just-
game are like.
But we need to find a building because there's this really crazy thing you have to see.
That weapon is really crazy. Is that a shotgun?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes.
Oh, so you dropped your
Yeah, he did drop the
Oh,
rocket.
fucking take a shotgun.
Oh, it's just
You
Just a
no,
bullet.
what? Oh my god, what are they called? Your tranquilizer.
Oh my
God!
God.
There's so many raptors.
Oh, you're
It's
so
my nightmare. I hate it.
I bet they can't go over the danger thing.
Yeah, they'll get shot.
Oh,
That's so
bad. There's like
This
five
is-
of them.
getting worse.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Yeah.
Forget about the thing I wanted to show you.
It's not.
Okay, so I don't. Are we saying it doesn't make the worst? Just watching Chris with that gait, like
Yeah.
That
he.
was
I
pretty
feel like
bad.
he clearly should have made it at least, like maybe the first time when he didn't open it wide enough. But there were like 2 or 3 times after that where it clearly looked like he was going to make it, and then it bounced him back.
Just
The
There's so the
Raptors.
thing that I was wanted you to see was when you walk into one of those buildings, the game changes and it becomes 3D.
Oh,
I remember that.
That's
It's-
cool.
And
Still
you have to
cool.
walk through the hallways, but then you can open doors and there's just a velociraptor in front of you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's like it looks like Doom, like the old Doom.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh wait, I gotta cut back. I wanted to see this. It's Mr. DNA's Dino Trivia.
Mm.
Cute.
Dino DNA.
Exactly. Look at him. He's up there in the corner. It's
Let's
Mr.
get the
fucking
stuff.
DNA.
Dinosaur rain.
Hello,
Okay.
John. Hello, John.
We're going to the line.
Thank you.
We can go.
Okay.
So,
That does sound interesting, Kevin.
Oof.
Next one.
so is that just?
I mean, it's good for 5 seconds until you realize that the gameplay's not that great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we landing that one just in the rough?
I
It's
mean,
just another mediocre fucking game based on a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
mediocre.
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 Maybe what we're gonna start to see is that the games that have a less obvious, like, I'm just thinking that we have like Gremlins and Frankenstein and Dracula and stuff that have turned out to be surprisingly good, and I'm wondering if it's because it's not immediately obvious what the game would be, that it's like there's
Right.
been a little more latitude to. Because Jurassic Park, you would expect to be running around and like shooting dinosaurs and dodging dinosaurs, whereas Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, they had to sit and think like,
Yeah.
the hell
Yeah.
game is this gonna be? Or Gremlins, and I wonder if that's like led to a little bit more room for creativity, where versus a giant game like Jurassic Park, where it's just like we've got this giant blockbuster product, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you can make the dinosaur shooting game,
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, how do you make a movie out of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? Or a game out of that movie, you know what I mean? Like the Robert De Niro one. So
Yeah.
I think they did a good job with like, oh, let's make it a puzzle game.
Yeah, that was clever.
Also turns into Mortal Kombat.
yeah.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back.
Yeah, actually.
That's the one thing they should have done is they should have had a Mortal Kombat style theme that dropped every time you went into
like
a
a
Frankenstein fight.
It should just go into like.
Mary Shelley!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're just joining us, I should have been recapping this whole time. I'm sorry,
yeah.
I forgot. This is Diamonds in the Rough.
Woo!
We are Gatmac,
Woo!
Garage Against the Machine.
Get Mac.
And in Diamonds in the Rough, we are on the quest to find the best video game that is based on a movie ever made.
And there's a few new people in the chat that are joining us. So again, if you're enjoying the show, please hit follow.
Also, if you're not enjoying the show,
Also,
Please hit follow. Yeah.
Decent fun.
And share and tell your friends. Thank you so much for doing that.
So far, on our quest to find the best game based on a movie, we have 10 on our list, and they can get bumped at any time. In no particular order, we have Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle on Atari 2600, Super Return of the Jedi on Super NES, Star Wars Arcade on Sega 32X, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein on Sega CD, Pocahontas on Genesis,
Nice. Yeah. Good one.
Aladdin on Genesis, Lion King on Genesis, Bram Stoker's Dracula on NES,
Yeah.
Jaws on NES,
Yeah.
Gremlins 2 on NES. Some games I did not expect going in on this
Yeah.
list.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
expected it to be, like, there are 3 Disney games, but I expected it to be dominated by Disney and Star Wars.
I think Jaws and Gremlins are the big surprises, right?
Very big surprises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, Bram Stoker's Dracula and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein are surprises.
Yeah, either
Yeah.
of those for sure.
We need some goth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And on that note, we are on Spielberg Saturday, and we head into our second to last game.
All right.
Ooh.
This is the window game.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure.
This is your jam?
Not that I'm good at it.
Diamond and Billboard.
But I love it.
Sleeky is pointing out that we should take into account just how strong our reactions are to
Yeah.
Yeah.
games too, because it is true a lot of the games today have just been
Yeah.
just games.
Although that first Jurassic Park opener with the fucking
Yeah, that was
raptor and
cool.
looked right in the face, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So this looks okay.
Oh, wait for that music. So what do we think Sega CDs is going to be? Sorry, this is our third to last one. There's actually
Still
3
shitty
games.
platformer.
This isn't the game. Sorry, there's a Genesis after this.
This is Genesis.
No, this is Sega CD.
Yeah.
Oh.
I messed up the order. We're going to do CD and then Genesis.
Okay.
Shitty platformer.
Oh shit! Should I not have started?
Yes.
Oh yeah, shitty platform.
That follows.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Please be flying a helicopter.
I want to drive
Yes.
the Jeep. That's all I want.
Oh yeah.
How hard is it to drop the fucking music?
So hard.
Did they not get the fucking rights?
Why the eggs again? That was
Yeah.
not fun.
It wasn't fun, and it's kind of boring. Why do we need eggs?
Yeah.
This never happened in the movie.
I thought the whole point was that it was a bad idea, and we shouldn't do the eggs.
And can't
12 hours.
That's a lot of time. Wait.
How fast are hours in this game? I guess it's a big island.
This is troublesome.
There's a lot going on.
Like,
here.
this
Sounds like
seems
we're
good.
flying into the edge of tomorrow.
It sounds like the music at the
crashed?
intro in the jungle.
Yeah, what did we crash?
Our helicopter crashed.
So your life is still in danger.
Wait, when did it say we were in a helicopter?
We just heard it. It was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Was that a helicopter?
There, see, there's the helicopter.
I'm
There's
wrong
a guy.
again.
What the
Us?
fuck? This is.
What the fuck is this shit?
Yes!
Go into the cave.
Oh,
Cursor.
It's a different button, I think.
Oh,
So
no.
confused.
Cursor.
we're going into the cave.
Oh!
What the fuck?
I'm very
Hey!
Can you go to that herb?
Fire everything!
What were they
I
called?
don't-
It's a
Shit.
herbivore.
No, I know it's a herbivore in a long
Shoot
neck,
it
but what's
with
its actual?
fire.
A bronchosaurus.
Brontosaurus or
Brontosaurus.
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying it's a herbivore
Brachiosaurus.
to
But
them.
he's cool.
Oh,
It's
okay.
shooting.
Why do we shoot them?
No, you
Oh,
Don't.
so
that's
Sleeky
fine.
pointed out that Doughboy was just the opposite of hard as fuck diamonds.
Oh,
It's
that's
soft.
funny.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, it's soft.
But
So,
Doughboy doesn't quite carry
Oh.
the edge I want for these bad
Yeah.
games.
But good. Oh, let's read the sign.
Yes.
Cursor!
We need a really hard-sounding soft word.
Yeah, like turd.
Do you hit start?
No,
when
that's
you're-
not
No.
soft.
It is
okay.
hard and
The word
Oh,
is hard.
we're gonna
Oh,
learn.
you guys get to
about-
learn about
Oh,
the.
you Brachiosaurus.
InGen.
Oh,
We need a
no.
Brachiosaurus
We
CD.
don't have the Bronchiosaurus CD.
We have to
Don't
find
look at
it.
me.
Jordan.
Jordan. How do we not have it?
Yeah, way to go, Jordan.
How do I go back?
B.
Boo.
B's not working.
Oh, wait,
Press
is the
every
game
button.
fully broken?
Select.
Try mashing every button.
Start
Yes.
Don't-
Select, maybe?
Diarrhea is soft.
or start.
Oh wait.
Diarrhea.
Oh yeah, you
Oh
got
yeah,
the down
now
arrow
press
there.
the button.
I pressed one of the buttons.
So,
It's not shit. It's not gonna be shit. Something other than shit.
What's
That's the
soft?
cave.
That's not cool.
I love how this game
Oh,
has
we
a
don't have
full-on
that.
12-hour timer in the corner. Like,
What is this?
is this game
Oh,
long
it's
enough that you
actually
could
12
play
hours.
for 10 hours and then find you don't have enough time? Because that's fucked up.
Oh, how?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There.
like nobody wants
Oh,
that.
I have to start over. Shit.
That wasn't
Oh.
Jurassic Park. That was like Scotland or
That,
something.
Yeah, that
that's
was
what I was
Scotland.
thinking too.
It was like some game devs drive to the studio
Get
and
in
put a
there.
camera
Oh,
on
but
your desk.
I wanna
have
take a
played
look.
this
There's
game,
paths.
But already, I think this is one of the worst things.
What? I think this is one of the best ones.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this
Where
is
should
a
we go?
really
Yeah.
unique concept,
Get in,
and
get
I'm,
in.
and I'm
It's-
digging it.
Yeah,
Oh, we have
this is
12
weird as
hours.
hell, and
This
I
is-
love it.
This
Oh,
is like
fuck's
Google
sake.
Maps
But
for
we're-
Jurassic Park.
But we're,
That's
yeah,
a
but we're,
great. Yeah, that's
It
exactly
is
what
Google
it is.
It's-
Maps.
It's
Oh.
like
Yeah.
Okay,
These
so
suck.
so it turns out the 12-hour counter is not real time, as you can see now, because we haven't been playing for 28 minutes.
Oh, it counts
Thank
your
God.
walking time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Mist, but worse.
But worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Sleepy. It's like Mist, but worse.
Study the.
If it's anyone played Myst lately, spoiler alert.
Oh, can
It
you
sucks.
stop?
Hey.
Hey!
Cool.
Get it? Get it?
Oh, you got a little.
Is it the
Yeah.
is it the Brontosaurus DVD or whatever?
No, it was a pair of pliers.
Okay.
Fuck!
How do I?
Now down it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, but now
Whatever
you can.
that button is, do not press
B.
it again.
It's what it should
Oh, it's
be.
B?
It's B.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
The buttons might be fucked up. for
Oh, I
safety.
can go up the stairs. I'm going up the stairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm supposed to be
I just
finding
want to
eggs,
see
by
a
the way.
raptor attack.
I don't want to see
This is
that.
pretty cool walking up the
Okay.
stairs though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Now it's going to tell you that you need a key card to get in.
I just don't understand why it's so hard to play some Jurassic fucking Park music.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't touch
I
anything
guess
here.
they could license it.
Oh,
But they licensed everything else.
You know, music really is a crazy contract, though. Like in general, it's a different ball game,
Yeah.
and especially when it comes to John Williams, like you know.
Sleeky, what was your start out? And no, when I play these games,
you don't wanna
I
know.
have not played this far. I play for like 1 to 2 minutes to make
Can you go
sure
to the top?
controls work and the ROM won't straight up crash,
Yeah, there's
and then I
nothing
shelve it. I don't want to play too much. Otherwise, then if I have a genuine reaction,
I'm
then
at
I
the end of the
force it
hallway.
here. It's not good. Nobody likes that.
Okay, but as far as like, you know, us rating a game goes, okay, sure, we're in the visitor center, which is cool. I'll give it that. But is this actually a good game?
Yeah.
So far,
so
it's
far
losing its charm.
It's a bit boring. But
It looks cool.
Jordan Slinky says, "Has anyone aside from you played this game lately, Jordan?" And then the censored part is, "Fuck you."
Oh! See, I responded to that, but I thought it was like a genuine question, like, "Hey, has anyone played this besides you?" But no, it was an angry,
Yeah.
like, I'm defending it and I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck
just-
you!
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Whoa, that was
The
fun.
most impressive part of this game is walking upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down
I
one of
mean,
these
Ooh,
paths.
here's
don't go
the
to
thing.
beach.
if
Oh.
you can make walking
Forgot about
upstairs cool, why can't you make the rest of the game cool?
Yeah.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? We need to
Nice
be
to
able to.
solve.
Oh! Shoot!
Eggs.
Shoot!
They're egg
Actually,
guys.
there was a meeting
Steal
about
their
that
eggs.
night, and they're like, yeah, the problem is that we spent all our money.
Run away!
Ah,
So,
Run away!
How to?
But they're really good stairs.
Oh.
they're really good. They look pretty realistic.
Yeah. They're probably the best video game stairs to date.
Okay, you know what? I
Resident
swear.
Evil.
After
Oh,
this.
I already have
walking
these
up a
eggs
ladder?
though.
Run away! Run away!
How do I run away?
You're absolutely right. Resident Evil has
Yeah.
the best overall
Oh, what's
stairs.
this?
Yeah,
But
fully
maybe not.
immersive.
I like the door
Hey, Sleepy,
opening.
what
Yeah.
game are you playing?
I
while you
can't pick
create
this up.
list?
Then you
Oh yeah,
can
there was a
run
new
away.
one.
A new one.
It's like a, some sort of.
I've wanted to check that out too.
Okay.
That game.
They actually just announced a couple days ago.
Ooh.
It's a friend of mine who's writing the
Who's
Mist
in the
TV
water?
show.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
Jeez.
they're right behind
That's
me.
cool.
Yeah, they're turning
Okay.
Mist into some sort of series, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, it was always pretty story rich,
I don't know.
right?
Yeah, it's a cool story and it's a cool idea. Like great mystery.
Can't believe. Yeah!
Plus, spelling this with a Y.
Oh, you gotta use something on it. Can you use.
Well, Mist
Yeah,
for
there.
mystery.
Yeah.
So.
Can you use the rock?
Shit. You just blew my fucking mind.
God. Oh no.
I
don't
just
know.
realized it 5 seconds before I
I
said.
don't know.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
And then go to the rock.
Mr. Enigma.
And then.
Edward Nate.
Where?
Thinking you
There?
like.
Yeah, I can't wait
Yeah.
for Batman Forever
It's
Day.
the only
Oh
thing
man,
that could
that's gonna
possibly
be
Wait,
good.
what? There's a Batman
Yeah.
game?
Okay.
There's several
Yeah, I never
Batman.
made
Hey.
that connection
Batman
either
Forever.
You're
until-
totally
Did
right.
you wedge the rock into the thing and
Yeah.
make it rich?
Wonderful.
That was awesome.
So wait, you just
That's all.
you had a puzzle.
Oh my
Ah!
god!
Fuck!
That dude will
I don't have
fuck
any
you
weapons.
up.
Do you have
I
to?
need
Throw the
one.
stick. He likes to fetch.
He doesn't
Hey, it's
have
Oh,
Nedry's
it's Nedry's.
teeth. It's not where it crashed.
You can grab it. Can
Oh,
you
it is
throw
where
it
it
at the
crashed.
dinosaur?
I don't like
Throw your wrench. Pliers.
You are so dead.
very dead. I'm gonna have
You
nightmares.
just got fucking murdered.
That was graphic. For such a calm, exploratory game,
Yeah.
you just got eaten alive.
It is
Yeah.
an odd.
Yeah,
like-
no shit. A game over.
You're just walking around and then. Yeah.
I think we have a sense
Alright.
of this game now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
good. You
no.
did an awesome job, and I'm
Yeah.
grateful.
Well,
'cause
what I
don't
think
want
though
to.
is that you're gonna have the CDs for all the dinosaurs, and it's gonna tell you where to find the eggs.
Yeah.
And then you do the
Oh.
collection, and then you can
Yeah.
do the thing.
So it gets
We did
points.
get 1 of 7.
I got one.
Yeah.
1 of 7 eggs.
That's pretty good then.
It,
Yeah.
it gets
For a
points.
first time.
Yeah, it gets points
No,
for
I'm very
being
impressed.
like big enough. Like you have enough
Yeah.
things to do.
Mm.
Like other games definitely didn't have, but its execution is not super fun.
Yeah.
It seems.
Yeah.
Well, it also seems like this is really like an educational game that parents would be like cool with because it like teaches kids about
Until you get
dinosaurs.
fucking
And then
murdered.
it just murders. Yeah. So they're like, we'll get the parents and the kids, and
Yeah.
it'll work.
Also, we've got to say that the replayability of that game would be 0. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's obviously that you figure out a sequence of things and never play it again.
Yeah,
Which is like, for the right game, I don't think is a knock against it.
that's
Yeah.
true.
But for that game, I feel like is a knock
Yeah.
against it.
It's also what's interesting too about that game is that it's very much a PC game for a console.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I could see that.
right. That was made for the what's
Yeah.
the Sega thingy.
Sega CD.
Okay,
Makes sense.
it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
So-
Sega CD.
I'm getting the vibe. Definitely not making
No,
any
it's
list,
just
good or bad.
no.
it could just not
No.
exist, and I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, like it's a pebble. Like it's there, it's fine, but it's like
It's like one of those
No
stones that
diamond
you
or
grab
rough.
when you're on the beach and you try and skip across the water,
Yeah.
but it doesn't.
yeah, just like one big poop,
Yeah.
and then you're done.
You're like, oh, this
yeah.
looks good, and it just goes like, boop.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck!
Yeah.
That fucking stone.
Yeah,
It feels
that's
more
that one.
more offensive than anything.
No,
like
I-
either like being horrible or great. Like if I made it and someone said that, I'd be like, oh.
No, but like you got
But it's-
chosen
yeah.
amongst the beach rocks, but then it just wasn't very satisfying.
I think we will, Coder. You guys should
Yeah.
absolutely be re-uploading this to YouTube so people can follow all the.
Coder
Takes
will
some sequence,
immediately
yeah.
do that if you can get us one more follower.
Yeah, one more follower, and
I have
then
a
we'll be
question. Have
good.
you guys tried to upload this to YouTube? Because I feel like the copyright issues are going to be insane.
Yeah.
I don't.
that
I don't
No.
think. I think we're okay if it's like commentary over gameplay. I don't know. I tried to upload
Yeah.
the first episode, and then it was like, this video is way too long. Put in your phone number, and I did, and it was like, no, fuck you. Put in a better phone number.
Your
And
phone
then I
number
was like,
sucks.
Better area code.
yeah. And I was like, well, all my roommates aren't here, so I can't ask them for their phone number.
Thanks anyway, Coder.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, is Coder Kyle?
Yeah.
Who's to
He's
say?
not
It could be.
Kyle.
It could be anyone.
Yeah.
It could be anyway. Well, because the name is actually Code Red.
No, no.
Yeah.
It's
Coder
Coder 3D.
3D 6969.
Coder 3D.
Okay, sure.
Way better that way.
Can't we get like Matt, Mel, Sean, and other people?
I don't.
What do you mean by get them? What do you mean?
I'm gonna get them.
Get them!
Get
Where do
those.
you want them?
Okay, Shauna, this is for you.
Oh, he's talking about to like be online and follow and like and stuff like that. I mean, I would think so. You think
He's
so?
supposed to touch you. It's 'cause he
This
loves
is
you.
some Jurassic Park
Listen
music.
to this shit. This is
Something right here, actually.
Okay, I'm into this. This is good.
Yeah.
This
Shitty
was-
platformer.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't. I haven't been right
Yeah,
once.
cool.
No.
Okay.
But I'm right.
Oh!
Didn't we play?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this looks
Yes.
great. What?
that wasn't me. That
Oh.
wasn't me.
I was like, did you just die immediately in the game?
I
Also-
thought you jumped onto that dinosaur and was gonna ride it, and it
And
got
just
very
lost.
excited.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, you know how the other day I was talking about how Sega's artwork is always like actually above Super Nintendo and
Yes.
the games generally look great. Why did Sega fail? It seems like all of their games, like there's 3 of them on our list right now.
Yeah.
The wild thing is too, the Genesis came out like 2 years before the Super NES. Like 2 solid years
Yeah.
before the
Yeah.
Genesis came out. Which is 2 years of computer development time.
And beyond the games that we've played that are Sega Genesis, like they came out with some fucking knockout games.
Games.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my
That doesn't look like a Ford Explorer, but I'll let it pass.
I think the Sega Genesis like was a massive success.
It
but-
was.
It
But
was.
then
They
they
just could
bombed.
never do it again.
Yeah, they bombed
Yeah.
on the following consoles.
I feel like they went in a weird direction. After the Genesis, they put the Sega CD out, which was an expensive attachment for like an older console at that point.
Oh no.
Then they cut support for that pretty quickly to
Right,
put out
the
the Sega
dinosaur.
Saturn.
Yeah.
Then they cut support for that to put out the Dreamcast.
Oh fuck.
And they just kind of like,
Yeah.
it's like they never, nothing was as big a hit as the Genesis right away. And instead of supporting it and like nurturing it and getting it along, like Microsoft's put out consoles that weren't big hits right away. Well, they kind of cut the early, the first Xbox early. I don't
You've
know.
only got
Say they
7
just kept dumping consoles.
Oh, I
Oh,
you know,
pick up that ammo.
There was
a hit.
there was a
and
pretty
never
big
hit
gap
again.
between the Xbox and the 360. And
But I like it was pretty. I thought it was pretty fast. It was like a 3 or 4 year turnaround. Yeah, it was like a 4 year
Yeah.
turnaround. It was like
Nice.
Yeah.
which was pretty short in
Oh,
console
the 360
life cycles at
lasted
the time.
forever.
Yeah,
We've got a request to Superman dive over more Triceratops, if you can.
Yeah.
And
Kidding.
does this game have the right music? Is
No.
the question on the
No.
table.
This is closer though.
It's-
Yeah, can you hear this? This is badass.
This is like some actual Jurassic Park sounding
You're running out of
like not the
It's-
theme
it's-
song,
it's
but you
better.
know,
Yeah.
like nights closing in, the jungle shaking.
What's to do?
No, you can go under
It's
stuff.
better.
No.
Oh no.
No, you could just, I would just,
You're out of ammo.
You're out of ammo.
also, you could switch your
It's just-
It's a cave,
Okay, pick up all that stuff.
Um,
Okay, now jump.
you know,
Alright.
issue like I said,
Hooray! You did it.
Dive.
It's pretty vicious that this game starts with an almost unavoidable Triceratops.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And
But also the idea that like one of the first dinosaurs they come across in the game is a Triceratops that they try to save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
But in the
also
movie, you know what I mean?
you're
So,
not shooting them dead. These are
Yeah, you're-
tranquilizers, so they're just
just
asleep.
killing them softly.
So softly.
Oh, that. No!
Killing them flaccidly.
Oh, flaccid. Oh, those look like better
Oh,
tranquilizers.
no, I tried to jump. Oh, shit.
Oh jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
super
boy. Oh
Fuck
god.
you!
Oh gosh.
You've only got 11 shots.
Pterodactyls everywhere.
So you could, those branches jump on like ants.
Yeah.
You can really,
Oh, they fell.
Slinky appreciates how he's shooting from the hip.
Chandra, you're way too trigger happy to be a
Yeah,
scientist.
no kidding. Oh, that's like. Oh,
Yeah.
God,
There's a
get it.
dinosaur there, watch out.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Ow!
He's hurting you.
Fuck you!
You've oh,
Hey, do you guys know about the major continuity issue in the movie with Jurassic Park?
No.
No.
There's
So,
none.
in the sequence that they showed right before the game started, where you're driving up to the T-Rex and there's a giant fence.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The T-Rex breaks the fence and then comes through and damages the car and then tosses the car over in the exact same spot that it broke the fence
Yeah.
to a gigantic ravine.
Oh yeah, no, that bugged me, but I thought it was supposed to be that like
It's
the
the exact
T-Rex is
same
so
spot.
fucking huge.
Yeah.
He can just like climb over that wall like nothing.
Yeah.
That's like what my
The
child
inside
brain
of that
did.
wall is a 300-foot drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they were better climbers than we thought.
So wait, into
Good.
the when we look over the ledge in one scene prior, we see a giant ravine, and then later when it drops
No,
down.
no, no. It's that the T-Rex is in the pen and then breaks the fence and steps into the roadway.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
And it
Right.
tosses the car into.
I've seen
Pretty fun.
a diagram. Someone on the internet spent the time and like made a diagram of the layout of the scene and how everything plays out, and it can actually make sense. You have to like, maybe stretch it a little bit, but there is sort of a, I don't know. If you want to defend it, there's a way to defend it.
There's something to be said
Completely
for.
wrong.
I mean. Yeah.
Touche.
There's something to be said for the fact that I don't think anybody, nobody really noticed.
Oh.
Ooh.
I thought I was
It's
doing
true.
great.
Nobody noticed until we were
me
old.
too.
What happened?
I think
So
it was
gonna
like
go?
You got
I'm-
mauled in the neck. I'll
Okay,
pass.
Chandra.
Yes.
Chandra, is it holding up? This is a game from your childhood you
I
talked about earlier.
love it.
Yeah,
I
you
love
like it?
everything
But
about
you're
it.
saying it's holding up.
Perfect.
You sound like you're wearing rose-tinted glasses.
I think I am. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure it plays like. Yes! I want to do this level again! Oh my god, it was so fun! But it was so hard. It was
Okay.
awful, but
Is
it was
this just-
so good.
Is this the game demo?
Yeah, this
Yes.
is
Can
demo.
we?
Can we get a pass
Oh.
code?
But like, it's
Let's
so
look up a
good!
Yeah, Chandra, can you go back to the main menu before it spoils anymore? I'm gonna get you a code. Is there a code thing?
There must be.
The game. This game is impossible. That's how I felt
Yeah.
watching it. Was that it looked very, very
Really
cheap.
hard.
It's
Yeah.
so hard. It was hard enough that when I was younger, I loved this game to death. I never played it. Tara played. My sister played through it. And I just watched it, and I still love it, but I was never good enough to play it. Oh shit. But I remember all these levels, like, she
Glad you
made
saw
it
it, Corey.
through
You
and
saw it
everything.
this
So you can do it. You just have to be a badass game player, and...
Well, but is that the way that?
I mean...
Password.
It's probably not a good game. But we loved it.
Okay, Chandra, you get one more round, and then we pass it to someone else who's not wearing rose-tinted
I know
glasses.
that's why I was passing it off because
Hard
I.
and slightly awful is the review from the chat.
Title of my sex tape?
Fuck.
Definitely not Jordan's.
I only have passwords to like
Make us
different levels, but they're just numbered.
Yeah,
Like, where you try what? 3 is probably the wrath level.
maybe. I don't know. Sure.
Gotta
Okay.
be.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, what do we got?
4,
Do I have to do this like in a timely manner?
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck
Oh, I fucked up. Ah! I panicked.
Okay, maybe.
So the number 4, and then 5 letter V's in a row,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and then TQ.
This is a different password than the one you just gave me.
No.
No,
This
he was
one's going-
counting the V's.
Oh, I see.
Try starting it.
Counting the V's.
Invalid
invalid.
password.
Story.
GameFAQs.gamespot.com has led me astray.
Oh man, GameFAQs never lets you down.
How do I kill all these? Okay, try again.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking at cheat database. Okay, I got a different one for level 3. 4, 0. Delta. Hotel. Golf.
Nice.
8. 5. Victor.
Nice. Are you reading those or did you memorize those?
I memorized only those specific ones.
We've been both trying to memorize that alphabet.
phonetic.
Oh, yeah?
So when we go
That's
on
fun,
walks, like we'll try
Those-
and like complete them together.
Nice.
It's hard.
fun.
That's what Jen and I have been doing on the chairlifts.
Hey, Ken, it's the scene
When we
we're
were allowed
talking
to go
about.
snowboarding,
Ken's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
I've been
Ken's
teaching it to
gone.
Jen so that Jen's trying to go through it beginning to end.
Yeah.
It's not.
We always get stuck on pretty much the same ones.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that are weird are like. Well.
What?
Wait,
A
what?
run
You did it.
Nailed the guess!
What?
Third
Oh,
level.
shit! Okay, should someone else play this level? Like, I don't even mind just watching it. I don't.
No,
try it once.
no.
No,
Try it
all
once
you.
and then we'll pass it on.
Because we
Yeah.
should also skip through the last level.
Call the
as long as we're
Niners.
not-
I'm calling the Niners,
Yeah.
Scott.
Yes.
It's not coming back.
We're gonna dive right away.
Fuck yeah!
I'm gonna
You've
snap
still
these
only got
bitches.
your fucking Lost World.
Hey, it's like me at Bannock.
I think I have to steer the boat.
Oh yeah, it's like that sweet photo of you.
Good lord.
What do you think, Chandra? Is it living up?
Love it. I've got a gun. I
I've
don't know how
got a
to
gun.
steer this. Do I jump the boat? Oh, I go faster.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah, shoot those
thank
motherfuckers.
God it didn't kill you.
Oh, it's like I think if I remember right, it's a memorization thing.
Oh!
So
What?
you have to remember where to go to not get totally fucked.
There's also
So,
fuel.
something I read about these games is they pulled from both the book and the movie, which is interesting.
Ew, that's
Because
fun.
in the movie, there's never a raft, but in the book, there's like a prominent section of raft,
Yeah,
like,
there is.
shit.
It's intense.
Yeah,
feel like you
and
gotta
this
go
seems
that
like
way.
that,
Yeah,
because
you gotta go
the
that way.
T-Rex shows up on the raft.
I thought so too.
You just have to remember.
What did I just
Yeah,
miss?
remember
You have to
I don't think you
memorize
missed
all of
anything. You
it.
came back just in time.
We nailed.
Oh,
Jordan
no.
nailed the guess for which level was the code, and here we are.
Okay, do we want to try that again? Someone else play?
I don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
Chandra,
But
I
I
hate to do
believe-
this to you, but I don't think this game is making the list.
We should go to the last level though.
But I could see, like, yes.
Okay, we're gonna go to the last level real quick before we bounce to our last game.
This game finds a way.
I could see
Into
how
my heart.
if somebody was really
Nice.
good at this game, I would love to watch it.
Yeah.
Like if they like actually knew the whole thing.
So that's the
True.
thing is
Yeah.
that if people were like fucking
Yes!
Yay! If people
No,
were
that's
actually like super good at these games, regardless of how
Yeah.
shitty they were,
Yeah.
I'd enjoy watching them.
Okay, you ready for a
Definitely.
code?
Hell yeah.
I can't remember the M one.
Oh.
Come on, man!
Motel.
What?
No,
Come on!
Mario.
Come on!
God.
Me.
Mike, motherfucker! It's Mike!
Yeah, no, I guessed Mike after the second one, and then I was trying to be.
Yeah, you.
Michael, you fucker.
Damn it all to Hades.
What do we got?
2 Niner.
Nice.
Oh,
Hotel.
Wait. I fucked up, so I gotta go back.
You did echo when you were supposed to hotel.
2M9.
2 Niner.
Wait,
Michael.
2
It's
2
not Michael.
Niner.
It's just Mike.
Mike 29.
Mike Russell. 2
No,
Niner. Hotel.
Did it?
Got it.
Golf.
You're gonna have to hit hotel again.
Oh, actually, no. Oh, you're right.
Go. It's already on golf.
Oh,
Good.
I see.
0 Uno.
No, it's not Uno.
Uno.
3
I thought you were. I was gonna hit you. Like I thought you were saying Uno was the letter U.
Oh, I
Okay.
wish.
Ooh, pterodactyls
So pterodactyls.
soar in the canyon, and they will fiercely defend it.
But the scent of Dr. Grant drives you onward.
Oh,
Sorry.
Wait,
this.
like I can smell Dr. Grant?
Yeah,
Yes!
apparently.
What does Dr. Okay, chat, chime in. What does Dr. Grant smell like?
Old man cologne.
Like
Like,
Leather and.
yeah.
No,
Like,
he
no.
lives in
Pine.
the bush. He
Yeah.
smells like
He's-
sweat and the
He smells like.
Oh,
yeah!
I forgot about this.
Somebody tell Jordan to move the window.
To move the.
Oh, sorry, I got the code window up over Ken's screen.
Yes, I'm
Clever
awesome.
girl. You're a
Clever
clever girl.
Raptor?
I'm dead.
Oh!
A Mandalorian says Dr. Grant smells like sandalwood.
Yes,
I could
that's
see
what I was
that.
trying to
Which
think
is,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, sandalwood. I would agree with.
At
for
first.
sure. At
Sandalwood
first.
is like
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
a sexy scent, though, isn't it?
Well, Dr.
not-
Grant
it
is
can
sexy.
Yeah, he's real sexy.
You don't think Dr. Grant is sexy?
He's
He's
Sam Neill.
okay.
Jordan's been trying
He's
to.
like okay.
Jordan's been trying to
Ian
emulate Dr. Alan Grant his whole life in order
so
to impress you.
Good lord, I don't. You've
What
just
the
shaken
hell?
my
I didn't
world.
see that guy there before.
Okay, I don't know what to do after
Jordan
this.
has been terrorizing small children with velociraptor claws.
Yeah. I thought that's what every woman loved.
Anyone know what I should do right now?
Not die.
Jump.
But
I don't
yeah, I
know.
mean it's not the other way, so
It has to be forward.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta jump on that
it's
fucking
that like
thing.
one
it's
pillar.
platforming. It's blind platforming.
Blind.
So, for reference, this is level 4 of the Raptors. So you're way into the Raptor thing after 7 levels of Grant.
Jesus.
Wait, I thought what? This isn't the very last level of the game.
No, I just saw a Velociraptor level and thought it'd be
Yeah,
more fun to
that's-
give you a Raptor.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
But the
cool.
game
So
wasn't
what do you
more
think
fun.
overall?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. So I'm just reading about it. The game is playable as either Alan Grant or Velociraptor. Grant is the default character and can be switched to the Raptor using the player option on the game's main menu.
Oh.
So it's like 2 separate games in one, which is a neat thing.
That's super cool.
I'm not gonna call it a diamond,
No.
personally.
But I like
Oh.
the creativity. Like, this is a very creatively put together game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's not
way
bad.
more
Lots of
so
good.
than others.
And it looks cool.
It looks cool.
It
and
looks
the
good.
sound
I think
is
it's
good.
fine. It doesn't play that well, though.
Thanks for
Overall.
thanks for joining us, Sleeky, and everybody in that time zone.
Whoever is
Yeah.
the little
So
Jurassic
far.
Parkers.
Oh no, you're just about to miss the last game, which is the one I'm most excited
Yeah, this
for.
is the best of
Oh,
the
no.
best.
okay.
All right, we'll fire it up right now, Sleeky. Just
We'll
hang
get,
in there.
but if you have to leave, we will get it on YouTube later.
Yes.
But-
you will watch.
Okay, can you let's go
I'm
to
Really
the
doing
just
it.
watch it on the
Who's
Twitch
got the-
stream.
That's
Yeah.
true. We'll have it everywhere. You
Who
can
wants
see it
to
everywhere.
play the game of Jordan's life?
Caroline.
Poor choices here.
BJ69
I was-
says, well, be quick.
I'm being quick, god damn it!
It's okay, Jack. He's not actually mad.
Oh.
Oh, that's what
He's
you think.
very concerned.
Yeah, Sega
Oh.
CD, video,
He's moderately
SNES.
concerned.
He's moderately
I
concerned.
mean, he didn't.
I'll be a second.
He's
Turns out the Pi can't emulate 3DO, and because this is the first, last, and only 3DO game we're gonna play.
Oh wow.
wow.
It's a bit of a setup, but trust me, it is worth it.
Hang in there.
We will not be quick.
We're gonna be so
I will be
slow.
quick.
He'll be quick.
Like,
Look how quick I'm going.
less than 3 minutes quick.
Yeah.
Classic. Jordan.
That's alright.
So Vamp, everybody.
Kyle threw a carrot stick at a sleeping Kyle last night, and he
What?
got so scared I was not pleased with Kyle, but he couldn't stop laughing.
Ops sleeping Hashi.
Oh.
What?
Like, there was some weird shit going on
Zoe,
in that phrase.
Zoe,
man.
please continue to correct yourself, but still misspell things along the way. I still don't know what's happening.
So
Did Kyle throw a carrot stick at Hashi?
Yes.
Or did Hashi throw a carrot stick at a sleeping Kyle?
I thought Kyle saw a version of Kyle and was like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
and threw a carrot stick at Kyle.
While he was asleep?
Yes,
Could you imagine walking past your doppelganger and throwing something?
that's what I thought.
This reads like the Tangerine Night thing.
Yeah.
Kyle threw a carrot stick at a sleeping Kyle.
The tangerine. Oh, puppy, the farts.
Really?
Again?
You guys are getting all of it.
Oh, his ass is this way. It's not fair.
I think he knows. He looks a little ashamed.
the
Ew.
size of a tangerine.
For the
Oh.
old man.
Or he's pretending to sleep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's a computer.
Okay.
Is it
Let me
okay,
just put
though?
this radiation thing behind your head.
Yeah,
Thank
we're,
you.
A Geiger counter?
am I remembering right that there's only like one Lethal Weapon game or something?
That sounds right. I haven't gotten to the lethal weapon part of the spreadsheet.
How could there not be?
Where the fuck is the poop emoji?
In your butt
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
butt.
emoji.
Butt emoji.
Okay,
Why is
before I
there
cut
butt
to
Is
it.
there
emoji?
not a butt emoji?
Not that I
There's
know
the
of.
Peach.
It's the peach.
Oh.
That's insinuation, but like, there
But
should
thought
peach
be a
could be
butt
several
one.
things.
I
Yeah,
thought the peach,
peach-
was the vagina.
It was until adults started to use it,
Yeah.
and then the teens are like, "Fine, you guys
It's a butt.
win."
So like a fanny
It's a butt.
pack.
Yeah.
Started as a vagina.
Mm-hmm.
moved to
Did
a
you
butt.
say that's a fanny pack?
Huh.
Wait.
It's a fanny.
It's a fanny.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so before we start, this is the
peaches.
as far as I know, it's the only
The only 3DO game.
yeah.
Sorry.
3DO was a very short-lived platform in the mid-90s. I'd have to look at the date. Made by Panasonic. It was their entry into the console market. But in mid-90s, it cost $799.
Whoa.
Which, like,
What would that be today?
What?
Can
I
you
mean-
look up like
Instagram.
90s?
can someone run the numbers?
dollars?
I can't.
I can't. Yeah.
It's
It's
fine.
at least $2,000.
How much? $799 in what?
No.
At what year?
Okay,
There's a
I'll
bunch
tell you
of
what year.
butt
Give me one
sex
sec.
Chat's
happening on
getting
the
real
chat.
sexual over here.
There's just butt sex happening.
It's at least $30,000.
What?
Yeah, at least $250,000. 1993 money.
It's like the car that Homer invented for his brother.
The Homer.
The car
Yeah.
costs $130,000.
Yeah.
Is our neighbor
I'm
back?
ruined!
Road?
I
Yeah.
think they might be detailing. the
$799 in 1993 equals $1,446.95 in 2020.
Okay, wait, sorry. What if it's $699? Because I fucked up the numbers.
That
Okay.
still means my
Yeah,
kid ain't
it's
getting
still
it.
too much.
Yeah.
Like, no way.
Still $1,265.86.
Okay,
No.
so the
No.
3DO
Chat is
launched.
getting out of hand here.
Shit's getting nuts.
So that's how the 3DO launched. And
Jesus.
unsurprisingly, it got eaten alive.
Yeah.
It had a ton of like new exciting technology, but like no one's gonna pay that for a console.
No, never.
Like it was still a big era of like personal computer systems that also
Yeah.
had games.
So it was founded in 1991 by electronic artists founder Trip Hawkins.
Fuck, that's a great name.
Yeah,
pretty
that
good
is
name.
right.
Trip Hawkins? That's an awesome name.
Yeah.
Are we,
So anyway, that leads us. I just wanted to give that intro because this game is unlike any game I've seen to date.
Oh, why am I playing?
I
It's
mean,
meant to be.
because I'm real excited about it.
Just,
I don't even know what are people like. It's not going to be a platformer.
No.
If it's-
Yeah,
Something.
guess what this game is gonna be, and you'll all be wrong.
it's
I'm
going to be a
guessing we
first-person
ride
shooter.
dinosaurs because I want that
Shit.
now. I just want to ride a dinosaur.
I have no idea. Wait, what film is this based on? Do we even know that?
Yeah, it's
This
Jurassic
is going to
Park.
be
Oh, it is
the
Jurassic
last
Park.
Jurassic Park.
Last Jurassic.
Should I
Okay.
turn up the volume for this?
It's
It's
going to
on
be
CD.
a
Is it
flight
gonna help?
simulator where you shoot dinosaurs.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You're in a
Dinosaurs in
helicopter.
space.
that's better.
Dinosaurs
I would
in
rather play
space.
that.
Yeah.
Just a flying raptor. And
Yeah.
you shoot
What we're
it.
saying here is we need people to
Is it
take.
going to be some sort of card game?
Oh, it's just solitaire.
Fuck, you're all
Or
in for
maybe
a
3D.
goddamn treat.
I've turned it up.
I'm so
Hopefully the music is
concerned.
good.
It's open world adventure, the
Okay.
first of its kind.
It's
Alright, here we go.
it's a Mortal Kombat style
Do I press
fighting
a
game.
button?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh, maybe it's like a Telltale game where there's a story and you have to choose your.
Is it called Jurassic Park Interactive?
Yes, that is actually what it's called.
Oh.
I want it to be that
I
you go
think-
on the Universal
What do you
Studios ride.
Yeah.
I would probably be equally as excited about it if it was.
Interactive.
Zoe the Mighty thinks it
Wait,
might
so
be a
is it a
dating
choose
game.
your own adventure?
Oh my god, a
Like
dinosaur
a
dating
dinosaur
game?
dating.
We
I'm
don't-
so
We
in.
don't have any music so far.
Yeah,
There we do.
The music. That's all we
I
needed.
know, it's all I want.
Diamond, you have my vote.
We don't know that
You
yet.
guys should have heard it. I can't hear anything at all.
Turning it up.
Oh, there we go.
Cut. Wow, that's real
No
good.
way!
I think it's yeah. This is why you love it so much.
Oh man, this isn't even why I love it so much, but I love this.
I'm so scared now. I'm gonna be just eaten by a dinosaur right away.
Also, sorry, I'm gonna pass you this controller in a second.
Oh, okay.
Once I make sure,
Look
I
at
might have
Ken's
to reset
face.
up.
I'm gonna put that up top
Yeah.
just for now. I'm super stoked.
You
Right.
should be.
Oh, that's
Is it
great.
a choose your own adventure?
Welcome to Jurassic Park Interactive. Jurassic Park, located on an island off the coast of Costa Rica, was conceived and built by John
Is that
Hammond.
voice in the movie?
Hammond, an extremely wealthy dinosaur fanatic.
It's not
and
Richard
his
Child.
family
Did they not
in
spare no
Denver.
expense?
Leased the island of
Leased the
Isla
island of
Nublar
Isla
from the
Nublar
Gulf
from the Gulf.
and who spent the last 5 years setting up a biological preserve.
Only 5
Hammond has
years.
discovered a technique for
really fast.
recovering and cloning dinosaur DNA and has created one of mankind's most thrilling fantasies. Dinosaurs now roam the
Bold
world's most
statement.
theme parks.
Sex with the dinosaur.
That's the interactive part.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs
Hot coffee
like
for
the vicious and
dinosaurs.
intelligent velociraptor, the Dilophosaurus, or spitter, with its deadly venom, and of course the most ferocious of all, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. But Hammond has a problem. Some of his backers are getting cold feet and want the park checked out.
We've got to check this.
Oh, it's echoey.
Attorney Donald Gennaro. Plus
It's probably because we have it coming out of here.
Fuck you, Gennaro.
Yeah, I don't need to hear it anymore. You guys can turn it down for me. But what I'd like
Okay,
to
wait,
say-
this is it. This is the thing I was excited for.
mathematician. Malcolm believed
They
that
cast
unknown
stand-ins
people
instead of the original act.
and
They
that
got the
was
music,
fake.
but not the actors' licenses.
Wow.
Who are these fucking kids?
Hammond is confident these people
regular,
will give
just
Jurassic
other
Park a
kids.
clean bill of health. Who Hammond
this
didn't
guy.
expect was Dennis
Yeah.
Wilson, a disgruntled
That's what I was gonna say. It's you look better than the fucking.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You totally nailed it.
Hammond is
Like,
putting
no.
constant
Wow.
overruns and delays in his lab.
That's awesome.
In return, Nedry sabotages the system in an attempt to smuggle dinosaur
Are you
embryos
just
off
Samuel L.
the
Jackson in this game? Is that going to be the thing?
A
Like,
Mandalorian
Nedry's
asks,
plan to
is
shut
this
down the
intro
park's
from the
security
Universal
system
ride?
goes awry. With the power system,
No.
I don't think so, but it feels like it. Like the music and the voice make it feel very much like a theme park.
I
Yeah.
don't think there was a voice for the ride that I remember.
are the Jurassic Park
I like how
security
this looks like a legitimate promo for Jurassic Park. Like
Yeah.
if Jurassic Park were to.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
If they hadn't had
across
those
the island. You can
clearly
people by
fucking
directing them to
knockoff.
safe houses spread out
Yeah.
around
Those are
fucking
the.
stock photo.
We're gonna see them again, but those are the worst knockoffs I've ever seen in my life for a knockoff
Yeah.
version.
the cargo
It's like they
ship
couldn't.
for the
It's like
mainland
they
of Costa
didn't even
Rica.
try.
You must
Yeah.
begin to turn around. The only way to do
It's
it
like they
is to break
purposely
the
cast it bad as a joke.
Yeah, maybe. No, I think they ran out of money and that was like a last minute design change.
It is
so they
sleeky.
with a cargo ship to return
Oh,
to
Yeah,
Jurassic
this
Park.
is definitely the real movie.
This is
The
definitely.
rescues of the
Yeah.
guests and workers are up to you.
oh yeah, this is all. Yeah, what do you got in there, King
And the
Kong?
fate of Costa Rica. And make
Could you imagine that would have been a switch
So
that no one
prepare
saw
yourself
coming?
and enter the world of Jurassic Park Interactive.
Also,
Great intro.
Yeah.
yeah, this might be the best game I've ever seen in my
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm not just saying that because this is my 4th beer I'm finishing. But
yeah,
it helps.
I'm quite drunk.
But it
We
helps.
don't know, Sleeky.
We don't.
I
know
mean, to be
anything.
fair, that they didn't show the actors in the footage either.
Well, so the thing is that to license the
Hey.
movie, what they did was that all of those clips didn't have any actors in them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh no,
So they
there'll be
licensed the
clips.
movie, but you had to, if you wanted
Okay,
Sam
it's
Neill, you
working.
had
I just wanted to
pay him,
wait till
and
the
they didn't
control
have
screen.
money to pay.
Okay.
To make sure it's working. So,
It's working.
oh, Jack is so asleep.
He's so
Oh,
sleepy.
hold on, my leg is. Okay.
Yeah,
So
man.
the thrust of this game is you start at like a Jurassic Park computer style console, and then you click around and you click on a location,
Oh.
and then you find a person, and then you tell that person to go to a place, and then I don't know who you are right now, but then once you tell like Dr. Grant to go to the operations base, you play as Dr. Grant and you play a level to get him there. But all the
Press start.
levels are fucking
Oh.
different and weird
That sounds really
and
fun.
terrible.
Just try the one.
Start. Can you try start?
Oh, you have to use
Oh.
an actual.
So it's like
You're
the,
running out of time.
Oh no.
Can you? Oh, sorry,
What about
D-pad.
Chrome?
D-pad moves the thumbstick. So go down to a person's face
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
press A on it,
Security
And then
systems.
go to the heliport.
Select tracking.
and then
location.
track a person.
So
It's because if
Yeah.
Yeah. her.
if
Let's get the
Universal
porno
wanted to
version
go
of Ellie
to
Sadler.
Universal
Select
would,
destination.
license the footage to them, but like I said, none of that footage had actors in it, so they didn't have to pay a huge
Displaying
fee,
video.
even if they licensed it.
Scott, they spared several expenses.
Yeah.
So see, like,
Turning.
but it's not her. It's the back of her head.
Oh.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I fucking love. Yeah, that stand-in is the worst.
Yeah, she looks like she's wearing a wig. Oh.
Yeah.
I think she probably is.
So
She might have been the prom queen.
Steering.
Oh yeah, so this is
Okay.
tough. I fucked this up. Up and down on the D-pad is speed, and right and left bumper to steer. The buttons are
No, I
are
don't have
view
hands for
switches.
this.
This is I want to play this
worry.
again
Okay.
eventually, because I could not
You
understand
could,
it.
you,
Oh, sorry. I
You
just
change, no?
yeah.
Press B.
Oh, B.
Oh my God! Drive.
Up on the D-pad and bumpers to steer. Bumpers to
Bumpers.
I
steer.
don't know.
Oh God.
Bumpers to steer.
Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good.
It's us. The object is
No, you got it.
Okay.
The objects are definitely closer
bumper.
than they appear.
Bumper to steer.
I'm trying. I don't drive.
That's the scream.
Yeah, it's the non-Wilhelm
That's
Wilhelm.
from
It's
Star.
the
That's from
I
StarCraft.
can't drive.
and Broken
Killed
Arrow.
Jack. Just so you know.
Killed him.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
It's from a bunch of movies, but it's the non-Wilhelm. So
Yeah.
wait, go back to Ellie Sadler for a second.
Oh my god.
And she's just dead.
She's dead.
For the rest of the game, she's fully dead now.
You get
So sorry.
one shot.
But you can save all the time. That Grant is the fucking worst Grant.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
He's got a PhD.
So,
Got a PhD.
Confirmed.
so,
They just find these were just people that worked on the game.
but they're all the worst.
Yeah.
No, it's
But,
like
like,
it's
that's-
literally the programmers in
Select
costume.
destination.
Oh my.
Yeah.
No, I believe you 100%.
I know, but like, I feel like we have to have a decision on.
Video.
There should be a separate category at the end of this on who was the worst stand-in, because I don't know if it's Muldoon
I
or
think it's
Grant.
that guy.
Oh, he's much more spry.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, Josh Gad.
It's Muldoon for me.
yeah, Muldoon
Yeah, Muldoon
goes from a badass to like the worst
Yeah.
Muldoon cosplay I've ever seen.
He looks like a scrawny.
The joysticks
teenager.
don't work. Sorry, it's just bumpers, D-pad, and A, and the buttons. You have to. You can hold to charge it too.
Oh, what?
Guys, what you
This is so hard to play, but this is far more complex than any other game that we've seen.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah, just launched him.
Fuck.
Come on, you fuckers.
Yes, the worst stand-in.
We killed 2.
Oh
Oh!
my god, he's just flying.
Fuck, I've never seen dinosaurs get killed like this.
Yeah, that's quite the.
That animation makes me want to see dinosaurs in space.
Yeah.
I just want them to be flown. Oh, fuckers.
Got him.
Nice.
That's it. Is that a Star Trek?
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't seen a photo of BJ and Sleeky in costume, but I'm willing to bet they would be 100 times better than the stand-ins in this game.
Yes.
Oh, I can show
No,
you the
they-
photo right now, and
they look
that's
so good.
absolutely the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by a small margin either.
No.
A photo of who?
Displaying
Scott and Sabine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, can you hold it up to the camera?
BJ, you
I
killed
don't-
it with that costume.
I don't have the other one. Yeah. Here, I'll send it to you, Ken.
I have half a dog of dog hair.
Oh god.
Up on the D-pad,
Yeah.
bumpers to steer. Bumpers to steer.
Yeah, also called as bullshit driving.
Oh, yeah, no, it looks terrible.
Oh my
But this
God.
is amazing.
No, I'm so scared.
Yes!
Oh, God.
You're doing it, Mike! You're playing with us!
I believe this is how they named the system, by the way. Somebody was playing this and they're like, 3D.
You made it! Holy shit!
That's the first level I've ever seen beaten. I played for like 20 minutes last night, did not beat a level.
Okay,
Chris
I'm,
just beat 1 too.
I'm
Oh, sorry,
very
Chris, I did
impressed.
No
not
worries,
see
yeah.
you beat it.
No,
Yeah,
but,
Nedry
like,
made it.
I'm very impressed with this game. This is like
select destination.
complex.
It's complex.
And
Yeah.
then and there's a lot of different aspects to it, and they're following the characters from the movie, doing the things
Yeah.
that they should be doing.
It's real weird
It's
too.
very cool.
And the
music.
and the
And
thing
the music.
the thing with the different characters and that they can just die is pretty.
Yeah.
Because I assume that affects the course of gameplay. Like other
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
have to go do the things that they were supposed to do and stuff.
Yeah, this is super cool. Okay, you've won me over.
I
I
like
really love this game.
I
I just saw the picture. That's awesome. I love that. Ellie Sadler.
Oh, you're just doing it again.
Yeah.
I'm not so secretly pushing to get this game on the list. At least for a
Oh,
little
I
while.
mean,
Don't say.
this has a lot going on, and the gameplay is
Shut
not
it.
the best, but not the
Can I
worst.
use your beer?
Nice. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, I have a beer. I'm very desperate. This beer is quite strong.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Also, I mean, you gotta give them points for like innovation.
Yeah, like each character has to do something specific, and it's a different gameplay. And
Yeah.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's
There's
it's
more to
harder. That level was harder than the previous.
But
one.
you
There
you
were
made it.
more spitters.
Nedry remains alive.
Yeah, Nedry's-
Also, there's like animal systems. There's a bunch of shit in this game I haven't touched.
Oh,
Yeah, let's see what this
Dinos.
is.
Go find a T-Rex.
Yes!
Yeah, the T-Rex pen.
Nope.
I
No.
like the sound.
These
The noise
all
is
these
really
systems
silly.
are we can't access these systems yet. I think we have to go do the other things first.
Do the people.
Yeah, fair.
I'm really disappointed there's not a picture of
Engineering
Scott as
systems.
Ian Malcolm.
Engineering systems locked out.
Yeah, maybe
Locked
there is.
out of the engineering systems, and I don't know how to get back. Okay, here we go.
Ah, persons.
There's a picture of Scott on some random Calgarian's phone. I'm fully
Oh,
prepared to wager that.
100% from that show.
That guy with the hat, the guy that plays the shooter guy, what's his
Muldoon?
name?
Muldoon.
Yeah, he's
Terrestrial.
I think Chris is right that he's the worst, but fucking
Yes.
Grant really is bad. There's something about the Grant that rubs me way
The shooter
worse.
Grant guy isn't the Muldoon guy. They look similar to me.
I think that's just how nerds in the 90s look.
Oh
That's
god damn it,
Oh no.
Jordan!
What?
Going.
It's not good.
Look, it's not my fault you keep picking the Dilophosaurus.
I didn't. I picked the restroom on this one.
Oh,
This
it's
is
cool.
Westwood.
Yeah.
This is every
This
restroom.
is why I'll die on
You're
the
straight up
toilet.
killing them, though.
Look, if there's one
Oh.
thing between Jurassic Park and restrooms, you don't go into the restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pee in the bush, it's safe.
Even if you gotta go, you don't go.
Even if you're a high-priced lawyer.
I think you just need to pop a spot in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I think that's
The compies
goal.
will bite your asshole. I am not going.
But you have to go. You're like there for days.
That's true.
I always thought that was an interesting adaptation thing, because in the book there's this really like human and humiliating moment where
Ed Regis
just pisses himself and just like abandons the kids and flees.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's kind of a really, well, as I say, it's just a very like human, sympathetic moment, and it in the movie it's turned into this.
Like a joke.
Ooh, it's turned into this gag about the toilet.
This is creepy.
Yeah,
Like we're in a
first-person
horror
shooter
movie.
styles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's chugging a little bit.
No.
Oh man,
This is just looking
That's
Oh,
how
okay.
you look.
behind
I
me.
thought it was.
and look at, you got
Yeah.
bounce to your walk.
Oh, you're right.
That's
I wonder-
pretty
I
cool.
wonder how
Yeah.
close to Doom this came out.
Push the doors. Or can you push the doors?
What if something's behind you?
Whoa, this is pretty crazy.
I'm pretty into this.
Yeah, this game is
pretty
wild.
awesome.
Like, we haven't seen everything there is to see in this game.
Oh!
I hate this game.
What? That's so cool.
Yes,
It's okay.
that is so cool.
I hate
How
this.
many more 3DO games
Are you
are
just-
there?
He's coming after
Are you just stuck?
Yeah, I know, we should.
I hate it!
There's few enough 3DO games that we could just have a 3DO show.
It
And
is
it could be
kinda
called
cute,
the
but
3D show.
horrifying.
But,
Horrifying.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
But
my
if they're
God.
all this weird, I am way into it.
I'm not.
I wonder.
into this.
Can you kill them or?
Yeah, how about when you drop $1,200 and then you
Yeah.
looked at what
Oh,
your
right,
kid was
this was-
doing and
It was this. Oh my god, I'd be yeah, I wouldn't want to pay that money for this.
But
though.
also,
Exit.
this might blow
Get
your
out.
mind in the mid-90s.
Get out.
No, but in the
What are you
mid
supposed to
90s,
do?
$1,200 for
I think
this.
you can move the
people would be
doors, but I don't know how because there's arrows that.
at any time $1,200 for a game console.
That's stupid.
Yeah, Shonda, for reference, this console cost more than your entire computer we just built with monitor.
Yeah. No, that's just.
This game?
No, this. Whoa!
So one-dimensional. His eyeballs.
And then he goes, surprise!
He smiles at you too.
Sorry, you did not make it.
Another
I was
No,
not.
I'm so happy not playing, but I love watching what's going on.
Jordan, you want to do a level?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Give it to me, baby.
I was not clear on what you were supposed to be doing in that.
Same.
No.
Did you have a weapon?
Every time I tried to go through a door, it did a beep noise. It was like, so I just had to figure the right
There's
door
one
to
door
go
that
to
you can-
first.
yeah,
I imagine.
Did you guys have a weapon for that Velociraptor or no?
No,
No.
nothing.
So it's a survival.
Tried every other button.
They're talking about something.
No, but the thing. Oh, but remember.
We're all seeing this, right?
Yes.
Oh, so like I tried to go in and like go up a security level. I don't know exactly what that does, but I think this is a play on the Nedry like
Yeah, that's true.
So this
they
is-
made the stand-in wear a cowboy outfit.
You're getting all of it.
I know.
But like,
vengeful.
if
It's
Nedry
very
photoshopped his own face onto a cowboy, he probably wouldn't have put the gut with the open shirt.
It's cool.
Oh, and Ken's gone too.
Oh,
Is it-
everyone's disappeared.
Are you?
Look at how he's
Whoa,
salivating.
what the fuck? Chandra, look! I found a minigame! It's a Nedry minigame!
Don't get hit by the stuff.
Yeah,
no,
don't
that's
get hit by
Yeah,
bad.
you're getting shit on. I think it's Space Invaders.
Yeah, you have to shoot upwards.
Oh yeah,
You gotta shoot
Yeah.
the bad, but not the Nedry.
that makes sense. Only the dinos. You're
You
doing
gotta
No,
hit them
you
while
have to
they're
hit
dying.
Or all of them.
Fuck, this game's got a lot of fucking games in
Yeah,
it.
it's cool.
Yeah, I love. Okay, I'm pretty won over by how diverse this game is.
Get him!
I
Get
like
him! Oh!
do it again. Do
Did
it
you-
again.
It's on the list.
You've only got one life, Jordan.
Yeah,
Shit.
don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit.
I'm really glad that they're just straight up dropping turrets on you.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, I don't know.
You
I was
didn't die.
I think you
matching
timed out.
So Jordan,
Yeah.
your camera setup. I can't see the game.
The game is good.
Oh, sorry. I cut to a different shot because you were gone, but I cut to the wrong shot anyway.
Yes. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, you'll be very glad to be back to the gameplays that
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to miss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all this.
Space
This is-
Invaders.
Oh no!
Shonda,
Okay,
can you sit back just
Oh
a...
yes,
It's
yes.
okay. Sorry.
No, keep leaning
just
forward.
Not
Really
that was the problem with how crappy I
Oh
was
my God.
playing, but
So So I think it's really cool that each level is like a totally different style of
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
I really like that.
That takes a
yeah.
lot of work.
But
Fuck! Oh no! Yes.
Double hit.
How far? Oh, 10,000! I got 10,000. Does that mean I unlocked
No,
security
you need
level
like
2?
20,000, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, you couldn't even see that one.
Get him.
I like that, like, Nedry's into ska.
14.
14,000? Don't die.
It's like a fucking, of course he is.
You only have 2 lives. Do not get hit even once.
He's like fucking driving to that fucking
Nice.
boat being like,
Oh, you're almost at
"Never
2,000?
No!
Had
Oh my
to
God,
knock
you're
on
almost
wood.
Yeah, you're at 20. You're so good. You're fine. You can die now.
Are you sure it was 20,000?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm so sorry. My drunk.
This is just like when you said it was time for Neil Young to die.
Oh, I moved up. I got security level 2.
Hey, I was right.
Okay.
And I meant that half-hearted.
Access permitted.
I was just. Never mind. There's no excuse.
Look, it's Nedry as a pilot.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a
he is a
different
pirate.
adventurer already.
He is.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do. Am I firing up?
What are you supposed to
Don't get hit by their
Shoot her?
bullets.
Yeah, so
Oh, you're supposed to get their swarm.
This is the last game anyway, so we're
Yeah.
almost done.
Yeah, this is just for fun now.
Irish goodbye.
Irish goodbye.
It's not an Irish goodbye if you say Irish goodbye.
That's
Yeah,
I was
you're supposed to
thinking.
disappear.
Yeah.
And then we notice in 2 hours.
When I'm still playing this minigame.
Yeah.
Let's do Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
How are you dodging them?
Okay, so I beat it.
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember what the objective
It
is.
was 10,000. I'm pretty sure it was
Oh.
10,000.
Okay. How sure?
Are you playing as
I'm playing as Nedry. That's Nedry.
Newman?
Yeah, he's looking forward. That's like a stick in his right hand.
Oh god.
When does it end?
It never ends.
Oh, you have 4 lives. So once you die, it tells you you've won.
Anyway, I'm ready to put this game on the list. If you guys aren't, I will play it until you all literally.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm
Yeah, no, I'm good.
There's so much going on.
There's
and
so much
it's
stuff.
it's different from most games that I've
And the music, it's the only one with Jurassic Park music for whatever reason.
had a cool
And
intro.
Jurassic
Cool intro.
footage.
Some heavy metal.
Whoa,
stuff.
Yeah, but
footage.
terrible stand-ins.
The terrible standards I kind of love.
And each
Yeah.
game that you actually play
Yeah.
is otherwise, like, individually not that good.
True.
Like, each
Yeah.
individual game you play is not great.
I just want to spend more time with it, I guess. I want
Yeah.
to figure out how it works and how to beat it. Because
Okay.
there's something weird going on here.
Well, what did we
So
what
for
did we do?
me, I would bump Return of the Jedi Death Star battle.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
oof.
I would
No.
bump Super Star Wars before Death Star Battle.
I'm with
personally.
Chris. I
Well,
would
it's
bump.
not but Super Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
bump Super Return of the Jedi before I bump Super.
The one with the dude on the levels that had too many bad guys.
Yeah.
On,
Yeah.
Like, the,
I would
Yeah.
bump that one.
Yeah, that one was okay.
It was like entertaining, but like there's
Yeah.
too many bad guys, and we gave up because
That-
we were like, this is too fucking
that one
hard.
made
and
the
we're
list.
adults trying to beat a child's game.
That one
Yeah,
made the
that's
list
true.
because it was the
Alternate
We have
best
more
played.
patience.
alternate name for this show, by the way.
Oh.
Adults trying to beat a child's game.
Are you saying that Super Return of the Jedi is worse than Return of the Jedi Death Star battle for the Atari 2600?
Yes.
I am saying
Yeah.
that unequivocally.
I'll say
also,
that.
we have to
Yeah.
look up at the camera up
Oh.
there.
Oh,
Sorry.
to see
yes.
Hi,
Yes,
Ken.
Ken.
Yes, Ken.
I should put a camera on that TV. Yeah.
More Chandra.
Settle down, Culkin.
Okay, well, I'm down to get rid of Return of the Jedi too, the Super one.
Okay.
So,
So that's it. Super Return of the Jedi
Dead.
migrates to the shoulda, woulda, coulda list. Scrolling.
Like soft serve.
All that eye contact made me uncomfortable. It's true. we
Yes,
don't look at
Zoe.
we don't look at it
Yeah.
very much.
I'm always
So-
looking at the camera.
I never.
I always.
I never look at the camera. I forget which camera.
Yeah,
I
me
forget the cameras. in
I know.
It's-
Honestly, I could be looking
It's
at the wrong
really
one right now.
far away.
Yeah.
So far. It's all the way on that shelf.
Well,
Anyway, I was just making extended eye contact.
well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I guess we
let's-
have to...
Let's run down the list real quick.
I thought I
Yeah.
could get away with us not adding this game to the list.
We
Too
just
late!
run away.
Fuck.
So, thank you for joining us. This has been Diamonds in the Rough, where we search for the best video games based on a movie ever made. This was episode 5, Spielberg Saturday, part 1. There's at least one more Spielberg Saturday coming.
Oh.
Maybe 2, probably just 1.
And that's our neighbor.
So, at the end of today, our best of list, and by next time, I swear I'm going to have a better way to do this than me just saying it. In no particular order, we have Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle on the Atari 2600, Jurassic Park Interactive on the 3DO,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Mike's favorite game since
Oh.
Aladdin Genesis.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm going to miss saying Super Return of the Jedi on Super NES.
Yeah, that's good.
I loved the double super,
Yeah, the super is good.
but I don't miss the game. Number 3 is Star Wars Arcade on the Sega 32X. Number 4 is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein on Sega CD.
Yeah, that was fun.
Number 5 is Pocahontas on Genesis. Number 6 is Lion King on Genesis. Number 7 is Aladdin on Genesis. Number 8 is Bram Stoker's Dracula on NES. Number 9 is Jaws on NES. And number 10 is Gremlins 2 on NES.
Yeah.
Man.
Nice, man.
Wow.
NES and Genesis are dominating the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
weird. Like Super Nintendo, though, like generally has the best games, but
Yeah.
we're not seeing any of them with the licensed
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the licensed
That's
stuff
true.
is a lot of crap, typically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, though, we're going to move into trying Wii games, and there were a ton of licensed Wii games. We're going to
Really?
see if the
Ooh.
Nintendo curse can be broken.
That's weird.
We've got 5
Okay.
eggplants and 5 peaches.
That's a lot of butt sex.
Hooray!
Something worse?
We need a censor for it.
We need a
Caroline.
censor just
Stream.
for Caroline.
We're gonna get banned because I'm just gonna say something.
Yeah. So the next time Diamonds in the Rough appears is Thursday at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
Yes.
No, 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
3 a.m.
It's 8 hours.
7 is so 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Yeah.
Greenwich Mean Time. We haven't decided on a theme. I've been looking at Alien games is maybe a possibility based on the
Yeah,
Alien franchise.
Alien.
We've got a lot to draw from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Die
on
with
Rome,
us.
so-
Wait,
Good luck, Zoe.
Yeah.
We all die alone in the end.
Oh.
And with that, just kidding.
cut the logo.
We just like immediately hard cut the stream.
Sorry,
We'll see
kid.
you too.
Yeah.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Ken.
everyone.
Thanks,
Take care.
Ken. Thank
See
you,
you
everybody.
Thursday.
And thanks for joining us, you guys.
Thank you.
Got back.
3DO!